Ladies and gentlemen, the match has now begun. It looks like they're all live, and we're going to go and jump right in.
Obviously, Cardo here with Andy, who's here, and Rel, who's here. Guys, say what's up.
Also here.
Make sure everybody can hear you guys.
Good morning and good afternoon, everyone.
All right. Yeah. Outstanding. All right, guys. So we're going to be talking to you guys today a little bit about a few things we got coming up. These guys are going to be the main ones talking. I am merely here to host and add banter.
MC Carto.
Exactly,
DJ Carto.
Exactly. And
on
hopefully
the ones and twos.
Put fires out if they arise. So that being said, Andy, you want to take it away with the high level deal?
Yeah. So first off, thanks for everyone. Hopefully this new time is a bit more convenient, especially given the situation. We wanted to make sure that this time around we had a better schedule for all of our European players, as opposed to the mid-afternoon broadcast that we typically do. So we're going to be covering quite a few things today, ranging from community content to upcoming community events and in-game events, upcoming updates. We're going to be giving away some prizes. We're doing a little Q&A throughout the entire broadcast. So as usual, if you have any questions, drop them into chat. We'll be answering them as we catch them on screen. But first things first, just to give a quick update on how things are looking for the game update this morning. If you didn't happen to see the tweet from the main channel or from me or Rel, servers unlocked. It was a bit premature because what's referred to as the central messaging service, their message delivery service, wasn't back up and running yet. So that means several of the messaging systems in game, so whispers, yells, various things like that, are not up and running. We're keeping the servers unlocked right now just so everyone can stay and play, albeit with a bit limited communication. The unfortunate part is that once this is resolved, we're going to have to do a quick bounce of all the servers. So fortunately, it's going to be a quick bounce. It's not going to be a full, 1+ hour downtime. We're going to verify everything's working and bounce one region first just to verify everything looks good. And then once we confirm that, then we're going to bounce all the other regions. But we'll probably have an update during the stream as to when that's going to be happening. If not, just keep an eye on the main channels for details with that. So again, apologize. We jumped the gun a bit. One thing that is happening after this update is there is a change that's going in that should reduce one of the steps in our publish process that's currently taking about 90 minutes, which is why the downtimes have become so lengthy over the past couple months, which should reduce it from 90 minutes to about 5 minutes for that one step. So we're looking forward to that going in. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it in today, so it's going to be ready to go for the next update, which will likely be, we'll be doing probably a minor one in the next week or week and a half.
Yeah, that's huge.
So with that being...
That's huge.
Yeah, that was a bit frustrating. It happened back during when we did the database migration and maintenance, where we made some changes to do some optimizations, and it unfortunately caused some issues with reloading services and database-related services. So that should be fixed soon. Going forward, our server publishes should be quite a bit faster as they were towards the end of last year and the beginning of the year when we were getting them down to, I think, less than 90 minutes, less than an hour in some cases. So again, with that being said, let's get started. There's quite a few things to go over. First thing we wanted to talk about is some upcoming events that are happening in the coming weeks and months. First off, we have Lane Smash. We've posted some details on that. There's details posted in Reddit. I think that we're going to get some promotional stuff put up on the launch pad. But it begins May 1st and runs through June 28th. We also have Community Smash, which kicks off June 6th. And of course, we have Outfit Wars Test Cycle 2, which enlistment begins this Friday. That's what this morning's publish was for primarily. But enlistment will begin on Friday, and the official Outfit Wars 2 event will take place on Saturday the 16th. Rel posted some details about what has changed. There's quite a few changes that have been made based on the feedback from the participants, from the community, from our observations. some of the notable things for viewers and participants especially are we're going to stagger them out so each region, all the brackets aren't happening at the same time, so we'll be able to watch all of them rather than having to have the broadcasters jump between each one. But anyways, that's going to be starting on the 1st of May for enlistment, and then 2 weeks from then we'll have the second Outfit Wars event. And then later on in this segment here, we're going to be talking about a little more detail about the specific changes that are going in for Outfit Wars Test Cycle 2.
Thank you guys for the follow, guys.
So the first thing we wanted to cover was the community content program. So a little over a month ago, we officially started what we call the community content program. And really, we were inspired by a lot of the videos during the closed beta testing of the escalation update that players just started making on their own. And they, without any sort of development tools or any sort of formal support from us, they were making some pretty amazing videos. So we thought, if these look this great without any sort of tools, what would how great could they look if we actually provided at least some level of support? And so we started this program, and to say that we were overwhelmed by the response would be an understatement. We had within the first few hours, we had over 100 requests for access to the tool set, and we've since flagged. I think it's 60. We keep the flagging to a set amount so we don't have too many people with it, but we've flagged quite a few people, and as you've seen through our not just our official Twitch channel, our Twitter channel, but through the Launchpad where we started posting some of these videos, the quality of these community created videos are just phenomenal. So we're going to be actually starting a contest soon, but before we do that, we put together a little sizzle video of just a snippet of some of the amazing videos that the community's put together. So Tony, you wanna kick that off so we can check it out?
Let's check it out.
Oh my God. This is so epic. Wow. No button today. Well done, guys.
All right, there you guys have it. That was the community video featuring a lot of the clips, but they were all from the community. So pretty dope to see the progression of the content coming out from that.
Yeah, it was amazing. Again, like we can't overstate this enough. Like it was the quality of these videos are just astounding. And like you think you know the game and you think you've seen everything, and you see some of these videos, and you're like, holy shit, this is Planetside 2.
That's crazy.
This is the game we've been working on for years.
Yeah, it's super awesome. One thing I want to throw in real quick, because our comms people are asking me to do so. You guys can drop questions and stuff in the chat. They are collecting a few of them and then sending them over to us, and then we'll try to go over some of those at the end of the stream. So just a heads up on your questions. We're not ignoring them. We'll just go over those at the near the end. So, yeah.
So to finish off the what we were talking about with the content creation program, beginning. So we're basically starting a contest. We're gonna kind of formalize this. We're gonna give not only these contributors that are making these great videos props for the amazing work they're doing, but we'd like to formalize it and make it into a kind of a contest. So starting May 1st, we're going to begin the submission process. And from May 1st through May 31st, players are going to be able to submit videos for this contest. If you have videos that you had made after February 1st that maybe you've already posted and you think that they're viable for this contest, feel free to resubmit them if you created them and submitted them after February 1st. But we're basically going to open up this submission process from May 1st to the 31st. Beginning June 5th, we're going to start voting. And the voting is going to be where we select 5 of the top videos, and we're going to post them and open them up for community voting. And that's going to run from the 5th of June through the 12th of June. And once voting is complete, then we're going to be announcing the winners the week of the 15th through the 19th. And Jay Golenbow is going to be posting details, like a much more detailed explanation after this. But we're excited to see what you guys have in store for us. And prizes for the top finalists include 10,000 Daybreak cash, a special title, a banner, and 2 Rogue Planet Games t-shirts, one signed by the team and one that you can actually wear. So that will be the grand prize winner. But all the other 4 participants will get 10,000 Daybreak cash.
You could wear the signed one if you really wanted to.
You could wear the signed one.
There's nothing stopping you.
Yeah. And then get those looks when you're out in public. So again, we'll be posting more details on that after the stream. But it's been a month and we've had some amazing submissions, and we're just excited to see what you guys have in store for us over the next month. So thank you all again.
Yep.
Also, one last thing: the videos that we just showed. So obviously, those are just snippets of the many videos that were submitted. We're going to be posting a link to a page with all the full-length videos, so you can watch each of them in full after the stream, which you'll need to set aside probably a few hours if you want to watch all of them, because there's so many great videos.
Yeah, it's awesome. There's a lot.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, so I think the next thing we're going to talk about. Actually, do you want to do a quick giveaway?
Yeah, we can do that
while we prepare to talk about some of the Outfit Wars changes.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. So,
Justin, are you ready?
Justin, yeah. What is the keyword here?
Yeah, he's typing. He's typing frantically, trying to get this keyword into.
Keyword. Oh, go for it, Tony.
All right. Keyword is Bastion Smash, guys. All one word. Bastion Smash. BASTION SMASH. Justin, is there the whole thing? If you put it in more than once, you're disqualified or something? Is that how that works?
If you put it in more than once, you're an a-hole.
Half these people, 90% maybe, disqualified. Sorry, guys.
That is correct. So, all right. So, don't put it in more than once, or else.
I'm gonna flag this stream for toxic behavior.
Oh my god! Right now, it's going insane in chat right now. People are spamming Bastion Smash like crazy. I don't have what they have.
Rel and potentially toxic
I'll have to
behavior.
figure out how
I hope
Carto
everyone
did that.
enjoys my. I have a portrait of my 2 sons, Carto and Rel.
It's because he's a Twitch partner, and they can actually pull stuff like this until I become Twitch partner.
I don't get enough of them at work. I would say, so let's talk about this working from home situation.
Here we go.
No, do not listen to Dig Bada.
So what is the thing you miss most about going into the office and actually working together with the team? Because if you all didn't know, we've been working from our various homes, locations in San Diego, and we do a lot of voice chat conversations, a lot of screen sharing, a lot of texting to each other, but we actually haven't seen each other face to face in quite a while. I've seen Michael a few times because he still goes into the office all by himself. So whenever I go in to see him, or whenever I go in to get anything, he's in there by himself, and it's like almost 100 degrees because all the air conditioning is turned off, and he's in nothing but a towel and a green bandana.
All right, so you've just implicated like poor working environments over this quarantine.
I turned off slow mode.
I would say that the thing that I miss most is that so Tony and I sit across from each other, and the probably once every day or so there's that moment where we just lock eyes and then realize that we're staring at each other, and then it's like, oh, excuse me.
It's that moment, man.
It's like we see right over the monitors at each other.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. Yeah, I mean, it's.
I can think of so many love songs that starts then, that moment when you lock eyes. Yeah. I don't know. I miss seeing everybody. I mean, it's, we're able to stay productive. We're able to stay this. We're able to keep going. But it's. I don't know. This industry is weird. You spend so much time with people, everybody becomes like a family, and it's just that's the biggest downside, 100%. So.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, this is software development. This is a thing that this, working remotely should work flawlessly for compared to so many other jobs. And yeah, it's having the, it's the camaraderie. This is like a small or a big family, depending on how you look at it. But, there's times where things get tough. And, if you ask like any grandparents or any older family members of mine, they all think I just play video games all day. But we work some pretty long hours, and it can get frustrating and tiring sometimes. And when that does happen, the thing that really personally that keeps me going during those rough times is just the team. And we could be working on something that's really difficult and frustrating, but when you're going in and working alongside with a bunch of great people, it makes it all worth it.
Yeah. Well said.
Rel, do you have anything that you miss aside from not having to reset the air conditioning so you're not sweating?
Yeah, no.
Sweatshop-like conditions.
Yeah, like the whole work from home situation that like so many people are in right now. Like work from home for me I need like a focused place to work, like an actual office, because even at home, I'm distracted. So there's like a personal challenge, and like I don't have little kids running around, so like I can't imagine how disruptive that is for everybody else, or like people who have to care for like their family or whatever. Like there's so many at home situations that I can see detrimenting from a work from home environment. But I don't know. Yeah, for me, and there's also something to be said about like being able to wave your hands around when you're trying to convey an idea, like having a
whiteboard flailing around wildly.
Yeah, those are all things that I wish we had a solution for work from home.
You can only type so hard on a keyboard.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
As we all found out when we were doing some test runs, and all we could hear was Michael's mechanical keyboard. Going.
I was gonna preview it for you, but
I was going to do
something not worth it. You might as well. I mean, it's that's not. It's more.
We're good. That's just the cat.
Like, bro, what are you doing? Yeah. I'm writing an email.
Oh no!
Oh my god! Crazy.
What happened? Is their stream just got
He actually uses like an old-timey type that's somehow converted to digital.
Oh no!
Tony's stream exploded.
I did. I hit it.
Oh god! You guys all saw that.
You don't let cats program.
I love how the only thing that's up.
You guys also saw that too, right?
Yeah, we did.
It's not me, right? I just making sure.
Rogan.
It made a booby.
You
see the
picture? It's the picture of Brown.
Damn it,
Rel.
All
That
F
was really good. I think we should stand.
All F in chat.
Sorry.
Well, at least we've got some
All
nice
F
video
in chat,
playing in the
guys.
backdrop
Let's
there.
type
Some
F in
video
chat to respect
going
these
over
guys.
there. We're
Show
good.
the.
Do we need to abandon this call and then?
No, we're
Respect
good,
these
man.
guys.
I got you
Cool.
guys. Look at
Share
this.
us in chat.
They're orbital
They're back.
striking
They're
the
back.
portrait right now.
Partial.
I'm gonna mute. I'll be back.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. We're back.
Nice.
Look, if there's one thing I'm used to running, it's a really scuffed stream. So we're all right, cool. On that note,
All right. Yeah. So, okay, wait. We were just doing a giveaway before I derailed everyone with talking about working from home and Rel and nothing but a green bandana and Planetside undies in the office sweating.
Them
All right. So,
Planetside diapers.
okay.
oh Lord. So, Tony, do you want to drop the winners' names in there, because some of them are alphanumeric and
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I don't have Twitch chat open, but maybe Justin does.
yeah, Justin, how about you do us a solid and drop? Well,
I don't even know how to
Junkie
say any of
is
those.
second. Yeah, is the second winner. The third winner. Okay, so third winner is
Good luck.
yeah, that guy.
Dash wearing Blickstreffer. Congratulations in kayak. KY0KK. We'll just get those in text, because I don't think I said that right.
Oh
Yeah.
God, people in chat are getting so creative.
All right. So we'll do a couple more giveaways in a bit, but let's talk about Outfit Wars. So we just kicked off our first Outfit Wars event a few weekends ago.
There we go.
A couple little bumps in the road, lots of feedback, obviously, about how we could improve it for both the viewers and the participants.
Mm-hmm.
We just had a publish this morning that had the first round of changes going out, and kind of, as we said when we did the escalation update, the intent was for these initial phases to be very much test phases to really ensure that we've got the rule set and everything refined, because as much testing as we did during closed beta, once we scale it up and once we get everyone in, everything goes out the window. So
Right.
we're doing at least one more test cycle, and we're going to be getting feedback after the 16th. And then depending on how things look, we might be doing another, or we might be formalizing a bit more. So, Rel, do you want to talk about some of the changes that have gone out for test cycle 2?
Yeah, absolutely. So during test cycle 1, the biggest portion of Outfit Wars of that cycle that was lamented was the qualification phase. So a lot of our work centered around making the qualification phase A, not be as long, B, pertain to specific time slots that you have now. If you guys go check out the patch notes from this morning's update, you'll see that we are running the qualifiers over 3 days. So I think it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then it's going to be for X amount of hours at a time. And I think that's it's from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. So like a solid window in there where you can start earning score. And then there's a break. Prior to this, so last cycle, it was 2 weeks, nonstop qualification. It created lots of really interesting player behaviors. So like people grinding in the middle of the night and that sort of thing. It created fights like on off continents and that sort of thing. But for the most part, it was kind of cheesy and wasn't really in the spirit of the game. So outside of the different time slots that we're doing now in a much shorter qualification cycle, that it's guaranteed to be way more intense. We are also focusing the points for qualifying, like how you accumulate score. We're focusing it on the actual fights themselves instead of capturing territory. So, well, rather capturing like vacant territory and that sort of thing. So like a good way to generate score at this point is to actually go to a larger scale fight, participate, and then either capture or defend the base, and then that cashes you out and gives you points. So like based on basically your contribution to the capture or defense of that base. This is also going to make it so like people aren't sending like outfit members like across the map to be like just in time for the base to capture and that sort of thing. Just a lot of really nasty behaviors that kind of showed up. So that was our focus with this disqualification cycle, and we also want to continue to integrate the outfit wars, like make it feel like it's a part of the game. So like we added the ability to both gain, to gain score by pulling a bastion and also destroying bastions. So we'll see how that plays out on starting very soon, and then we'll go from there. And then then also the as Andy had mentioned before, we offset the gold, silver, and bronze start times, the matches, by 30 minutes. But also increased the length at which those matches can potentially run. I think they were averaging about 30 minutes prior in the last cycle. But a big point of feedback was that people wanted to play more. There wasn't enough time to really delve into some of the strategies. Some of the brackets were one-sided. Some of the brackets were very fiercely competitive. So it was a real mix across the board, and I don't think that there's a single meta that was kind of established. In fact, one of the winners didn't use air vehicles basically at all. So, and that was sort of a behavior that goes contrary to everything that we've learned from like Server Smash and all these sorts of events. That being the case, we'll have to take into feedback or take into consideration what happens with this next cycle, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, I was gonna say we also adjusted the start time for the Soltech event, so it's not starting. Right. So it's more convenient. This last time it was I think it was noon local time.
Yeah, and that was a bug when it came down to it. There are some issues with Soltech in general because it's not on the same time as all the other server hardware, and that's something that we're looking to address.
Yeah, that was the start time issue. Well, the schedule issue, and then also I think there was a 5-minute delay once the countdown timer hit 0 for the match to begin. It didn't actually begin for about, I think it was 4 or 5 minutes. So we're working on getting that corrected, but that was only something that happened in the Soltech, and we're trying to get that corrected for next time.
Yeah.
But then just the start time should be much more convenient than midday. I know there's a lot of feedback about that from the participants.
Right. Yeah, it should be consistent for all the servers now, Soltech included.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, that's about it.
Yeah. So again, the enlistment begins this Friday, and the Outfit Wars event kicks off on Saturday the 16th. So make sure to check out the list of the very detailed list of changes that Rel posted in today's patch notes, and we'll make sure to flare those back out again after the broadcast. So before we get into our next segment, do we want to do another quick giveaway, maybe answer some questions?
So we've got Justin did post there are 3 new winners. He's going to announce them in chat. Okay. He says he's just going to roll random going forward. No keywords. Nightbot will announce winners in chat, and he'll make sure that so far all 6 people get their codes. Looks like the last 3 were tertiary Basandi, I think. I'm sorry if I jacked up your name.
Yes.
Zinkin,
I'm not the only one.
He's already announced them, so I'm mumbling.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
So this spamming of Bastion Smash, that's
but it's just unnecessary. At this point. It's could be worse, I guess.
It could be worse.
Awesome.
I like my chat way more.
So one of the questions came up about Player Studio, just what we're doing to update the process. So right now, we've got some work to do in order to start accepting contributors again. So for now, we're going to keep all of the contributors that are already set up in the Player Studio submission process and program can continue submitting assets for approval. The timeline on actually opening it back up for new contributors is still up in the air, just because there's some work that needs to be done. It's also, depending on the submissions, it can be fairly resource intensive for the development team to actually get them processed. And we really need to, if we want to formally support it, we need to actually be able to have somebody that's dedicated to working with all the contributors with all of the submissions that they make. So it's far from being done, but it's something that it still needs a little bit of time. And as I posted, I think it was early last week or the week before, we're starting to be able to hire on some new development team members. Garrett Brush just rejoined us again. He was part of the Planetside 2 team for the last few years.
Welcome back, Garrett.
We're able to get him back. We're also working on getting some additional engineers and artists hired as well. And then with regards to trying to cover all the bases that we need to with the the team is roughly 3 times larger than it was this time last year, but we're also trying to do a lot more as you've seen. We obviously got the escalation update out. We did the tactical loadouts update 5 weeks after that. We did the publish this week. We're going to be doing another update that we're going to be talking about in just a few moments. That will be in the next month, 4 to 6 weeks. So, going forward, it's been our intent to really, reinforce and prove to you all that we are absolutely in this 100%. We wanted to grow the team size so we can provide the support that Planetside 2 deserves, and we want to show that support by getting more content out, getting more feature updates out, getting more quality of life improvements, bug fixes, and so we're able to ramp up the team again, which is great, and we have you all to thank for that. The last thing about that I wanted to cover was PS4. So we did the escalation update, and obviously the first question from the PS4 community was, when are we going to get this? And we talked about it a bit. There's some technical hurdles that we've had to overcome, and there's obviously just kind of a breadth of work that needs to be done to get everything ported over to PS4. So we're still evaluating the work that needs to be done, but we're also in the process of hiring on at least an additional resource to start doing some of that work, so we can at least get it moving forward. Because right now there's so many initiatives that we have in play right now that it's hard to do everything, and we're trying to offset that by getting somebody else hired to help work on getting some of the PS4 work ported over. So unfortunately, I don't have any details with the PS4 update other than we're making some progress internally. I don't have any timeline for it yet, but we hear you, and we know that you want this update out just as badly as we do. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll be able to have some more details. But I just at least wanted to give you that information, because it is a topic that comes up at least once a day, once every couple of days, at least.
It comes up almost every tweet.
So speaking of next updates, we've got some cool stuff coming up.
Yeah,
we're kind of on the we're actually coming up on the Planetside 1 anniversary as well. May 20th, I believe, is the 17-year anniversary, which is
it's crazy.
That's one of those terrifying moments where you realize that it's almost of legal smoking age right now. So it's 17 years.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So let's talk about the next update.
Okay.
Rel, you want?
Yes. Let's do that.
Let's do that.
All right. So in the next update, we are doing some pretty fun stuff. And these updates, like, so Andy had talked about the cadence that we're trying to get in, but these updates are also going to be like differing scale each time, because we are working simultaneously on multiple updates. In fact, Carto is working on some really cool stuff, but it's not slated for this update. It's going to be for the next one after. And then in the next live stream, we'll be able to talk about that stuff. Should be super cool. But this update, so in light of Planetside 1's anniversary, you'll get all the bundles, and the PS AV suppressor is going to come out and that sort of thing. But also, we are working on a familiar-ish weapon from Planetside 1 that some of you may know as the Punisher.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God.
All right, so we're going to switch over to here.
New weapon.
Thank goodness that still worked. And then would you like your video?
Yeah, let's run through the video. I'll just let it go.
You got it.
I cannot believe they're bringing out a new
So
weapon.
in Planetside 1, the Punisher was probably more of an assault rifle / carbine, but its notable feature is that it had an integrated underbarrel. So what we've done in Planetside 2, outside of get this really sexy looking sci-fi esque weapon, is all of the different classes actually have different underbarrel attributes associated with it. So like when an infiltrator uses it, it's an EMP. When a heavy assault uses it, it's like a mini rocket launcher. When the engineer uses it, it's a splash repair. When medic uses it, it's a splash heal. And then the light assault, when they use it, it's an impulse. So you'll see all that in this video, and this is all in flux. So the attachments, the balance, the actual effect of the underbarrels themselves, that's in flux as well. I really wanted to try to do something probably more interesting for the engineers' pulse, and then maybe even for the infiltrators' pulse as well. But yeah, if you guys hear the sounds are completely new. This is the first. Well, I guess it's not the first. It's probably one of the first. What do you call it? Bullpup reloading weapons. And
Faber, if you're
so that should
here,
excite a very small niche audience.
Faber!
But and because of that, it had to have like entirely new animations and that sort of thing.
Yes!
So the bullpup means that it's reloading from behind the
can
the
flip
grip.
tanks!
And yeah, so like that's the gist of it. It's going to be an SMG, so again available to all classes, and yeah, it should be a fun little weapon. Its damage model is more aggressive than some of the NS like the NS7 PTW. It's more aggressive than that, more geared toward short range, but it does have this utility in the underbarrels and that sort of thing. So it would be, well, we'll see. Yeah, it turns out the irons have reflex optics, opposed to being traditional iron with a single post. And then it also has access to some short range optics as well.
I'm looking forward to seeing what this does. But
yeah.
this is awesome.
I spoke way too fast for this video.
Like you're halfway through.
Wow.
Yeah, just so everyone knows the logistics here, we've got we're actually we're chatting to each other in Discord while also watching the Twitch stream, and meanwhile, my kids are on their friggin' Zoom distance learning classes right now, probably eating my bandwidth. So I keep having to refresh Twitch to make sure that I'm actually caught up.
Yeah.
So we apologize if there's any buffering issues or frame rate issues.
Don't worry about that, Andy. You're doing fine. This is great. We know you're at home doing this. You're not at the studio.
All right. It looks good to me.
Yeah, looks 3 different people connecting on
this.
Discord.
Well, okay,
plenty of bandwidth
that's
being
it.
destroyed.
Let's thanks for the stream, guys. See you later. There's more. Hold on.
No.
Well, so real quick here, this is going to be, it's slated for the next big update. So it's not going to hit the same time as the anniversary items and that sort of thing. But yeah, this is again part of the next big update. So yeah, now we can move on.
Do you want some screenshots of this thing?
Let's show the screenshots that Carter was laboriously putting together last night.
Oh my god!
All right, so there is the first one.
That looks sick. The Punisher, man.
There we go.
So I gave you some bad information, Tony. The barrel, that's the compressor, opposed to the default barrel. It's my fault.
You know, this will be what people aspire to.
The original Punisher actually had this very conical looking barrel, and that's the one that'll be in there by default. Okay. But the compressor or the compensator rather has a new barrel. That's the one that you're seeing in the screenshots, and the suppressor has a new barrel. The flash suppressor has a new barrel. Like all of this stuff is very new, and it's got a super sleek look to it. Really like it.
All right, awesome. Sounds good.
So before we get into the next segment in the big update with the emphasis on big.
Oh, what is this called?
Want to do another giveaway?
Punisher with Underbarrel.
So Justin is rolling giveaways at random throughout chat, and just Nightbots do. Nightbots is giving away By the way, Andy, they just give away your car. So.
Oh, good.
This is
Nightbot.
Because I can't use it because
I tried to tell Nightbot about that stuff.
Awesome.
They gave away your car,
right, cool.
Andy.
So these are the shots of the Punisher. So we've got some more stuff. However, Rel, what would you like? What would you like next?
Let's go on to the the double bastion, that feature that we put together where we smash 2 bastions together, and then they can turn into a larger bastion.
It's like a Voltron bastion.
Yeah, it's
for
a Voltron bastion.
Everyone,
Just
everyone
kidding.
that's over 40 years
They're
old.
just totally missing.
Just kidding. Please do not go to that. Let's go to the some of the outfit war changes that were, or I'm sorry, the changes to outfits that we got coming in the next update. This is something that hopefully nobody's heard of yet. Actually, no, let's start with outfit logs real quick. I'll break that down.
All right. Real quick, for chat, we're being asked to not spam keywords because they don't matter anymore. So just as a heads up, it's don't spam it. Thank you. We love you. Do you want
that's not how it works,
mods?
Carto.
Log.
It's gonna make them spam even more. Oh man.
There you go.
So also while we're waiting for Michael to start talking about this, just received a message from our tech director that we're verifying. So chat should be fixed. QA is verifying that we actually might not need restarts, and hopefully I'm not jumping the gun by the potential of not having to do restarts. So we'll be able to have a final answer within a few minutes. So we'll be able to get some details or final details before the end of the stream. But so far it's looking like we might not actually have to bounce worlds. Anyways, sorry.
Solid.
Yeah.
Back to you, Rel.
Cool. So as you can see, we've added Lorem Ipsum to the. This is a. We added an outfit log feature. This is the mock-up screen.
We're officially supporting Latin.
Right. That was done forever ago. But so what this will do, the actual functionality is that we will be logging people when they join the outfit, when they get promoted, demoted, when you craft a war asset, when you use a war asset, and then also when you boost a war asset, or overclock it rather. And there is kind of a weird problem where we can't log people who leave the outfits because it doesn't keep their name, but it's probably fine. In the future, well, actually, I won't talk about the future for this, but yeah. So this is something that's been asked for, and will be in the game in the next update as well. So, like, if you're an outfit leader and you want better micromanaging potential of your outfit mates, now you have it.
Okay, Tony? Do we have like an infographic that's like breaking news?
There you go. There's your info audio.
Breaking
graphic.
news. We're getting confirmation that chat is working on Emerald. So far this is looking promising. We won't have to actually bounce worlds.
All right.
But we will confirm in all regions before saying that it's that we're all clear. Anyways, back to you in the studio, Rel.
Sick. He's at home.
Yeah.
In
so
your home studio.
Let's switch off to the next feature. So outfit logs, quality of life stuff. Really, when it comes down to it, you got that. Boom. Next update.
Okay.
What do we get? What do we get next?
You're gonna get mods. You're good with that?
Yeah.
And there you have it. There's the first one. There's the other one as well. So just tell me when you want me to cycle to the other.
Cool. Yeah. So the first one. Let's see. Okay. So actually, no. Let's go to the second one to start.
Sure. All right. It's up.
All right. So for the war asset system, it's not something that we want to leave and do nothing. My picture's kind of in the way of this, but you can see on the tab screen on the right hand side. So one of the things that we are adding is the ability to add war assets essentially to facilities. So like facility modules. So you will, as an outfit, craft your mod, and then you will attach it to a facility. It doesn't need to be one that you own. It could be any facility. So like when there's a fight happening, if you need
a new war asset, right, guys?
If you want to reinforce some of the defenses, I guess, like even automate the turrets. I think that's one that we're targeting right now. You can add that there. That potentially helps you stop ghost capping maybe, or if you want to enable like response fighters, so like the stuff that comes out of a bastion, maybe that's something that you can attach to a facility as well. The actual benefits, I can't remember the full list for what we're targeting currently, but this is also going to replace the asset or the facility benefits that currently exist. So the amp station, for example, is like you get better heat or whatever. That's something that we're going to integrate with this system. So when your
Holy
outfit places a module on a facility gets buffed. Other outfits can actually add on to the time limit of that, and increase it up to a certain point. And then the outfit, whoever's cycle, I guess, is funding it, are the ones who are going to appear there in the on the tab screen. So like if you go to facility, you see the tab screen. If you go to let's switch to the other screenshot.
Wow. This game is becoming so freaking cool.
So on the map screen, you'll be able to hover over regions, and it'll show you again my little
I'm gonna remove
pictures.
you.
By the way.
There you go.
Okay. No.
Wow.
So on the lower right hand side, you can see the modules that are listed on each base. So you can see what it has access to, and then placing them. Same manner as you do war assets currently. You right click and it's a drop down, and then it shows you the facility modules and that sort of thing. Yeah.
Leave it there.
That's about it. Like
Leave it there.
that's the feature.
Don't change
Facility
the screen.
modules coming soon to an update near you. Hopefully, the intent here is to give outfits the more control over what each base kind of has access to, and like just adds more strategy around the map by buffing. We have considered like debuffing enemy bases, but that gets a little tricky, and it's kind of probably could end up being annoying. So we're going to be very careful with what we choose to add here, and it's also very easy to like replace benefits if they don't work out or change them and that sort of thing. So
Sweet.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's pretty sweet. I'm excited.
So now we're done, right, Rel?
Yeah. If you just want to end the stream,
We
that's
just end the
totally
stream
fine.
Okay. Cool.
No? Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right. So the
So
the
then,
last one.
No
would
one
you like
does.
the
Okay,
video?
so
Is this the Voltron
by the way,
This is
we
the
are
Voltron Bastion.
we've just received confirmation, so no restarts are required for any region. So
Nice.
we apologize as usual. We're sorry for the inconvenience of not being able to yell and whisper, but
Right.
it looks like everything's good to go now.
You can
What?
do so now. You can do
You'll
so now.
you'll shut
Oh
us
my
down.
God, we can do
Yeah.
proxy voice.
Exactly.
We're gonna have Poonanners finally back, ladies and
Do
gentlemen.
you want
That means
do
I
you
can
want
push
your
the
video?
button.
Do you want key art? Do you want
Just kidding.
Yeah, let's show
I'm
the
kidding. I was
key
kidding.
art.
I was
key
kidding.
art? All right.
That was a joke.
Yeah.
We're gonna go here.
do that.
Some
As many of you may have guessed,
Here.
It
colossal
is.
key art.
yes, we have introduced the Lodestar to Planetside. Sorry, the Colossus tank to Planetside 2.
Yeah.
So this has been a concept for a long time, and in fact, one of our lovely PTS individuals may have leaked it at some point, where it was actually rolling around in game and that sort of thing.
Yeah,
But
during one of our final pre-escalation update playtests.
right, yeah, some of you may remember, but
Don't ever do that again.
there's actually been a lot of work that was done on this after the fact, and actually before that as well. It's not something that we're just like reusing as far as an asset.
No.
Loads of work here, and loads of work still to be done. But this is slated for the next update. So the Colossus tank, how we're going to position it is that we want it to be just big, awesome tank is the first goal. But also it's going to be an anti-bastion weapon. So this is going to be generated using the war assets system, but you will be pulling it and customizing it on an individual level. So you'll be probably pulling it from the warp gate, or maybe tech plants, or just spaces with a large enough spot in a special terminal where you can pull this thing out and onto the battlefield. So the strength of it, actually, we can roll the roll the gameplay.
Yeah, I got you.
So this is just going to be me romping around in VR. Everything very work in progress, very placeholdery, very whatever disclaimer. Currently seats 5 total. 6 would have made more sense realistically, but the turret, the physics of it doesn't play nice when you have a driver that's separate. So it's kind of the compromise that we're making right now. The Colossus itself, big cannon, not inherently stronger than any other vehicle, but or rather not stronger than the main battle tank, but Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. So in the deployed mode that you can see on screen currently, it charges up a shot with no drop and then fires it off. So this can pierce vehicles, which means like when you're attacking Bastion Fleet Carrier, you can pick ESF out of the sky. This will also be able to target like Bastion Fleet Carrier's hardpoints. So the optics that are currently on it are intended to highlight those weak points. Whether or not we actually end up going with that or whatever, it's still a work in progress.
This is insane.
We'll have to make some decisions. So when it deploys, it creates this bubble shield around it. The bubble shield is currently fueled by cordium. So if you want to, after taking a beating, like restock it, ants, like this is a team-based vehicle. We don't want people to just like run around and like destroy absolutely everyone, especially by themselves. Yeah.
This is the first combined arms weapon that actually requires teamwork.
God, what was I saying? The cannon, the main cannon right now, it has an ability called MAD, which I don't know what it stands for. I'm not currently working on this.
It goes through targets!
But it gives you the ability to shoot through vehicles from the non-deployed state, and then also gives you faster projectile velocity. And the guns on it, customizable. It has Basilisk-style weapons by default, which are... none of this is balanced right now. We're still in the process of tuning and just setting up the data currently. But
this looks like
all the animations and that sort of thing, like all of that comes in a little bit later down the pipe. But weaponry, it'll have some Cobalt-style weapons. It'll have some little mini tank cannon style weapons that are kind of on the front. Everything's going to be weaker than it would be on a larger vehicle. At least that's the goal right now. But again, the strength comes from just the sheer number of players that can inhabit this vehicle and then start using it to its purpose. And actually when you are in the deployed mode, current plan is to not let the vehicle shoot down, because we want to angle the turret up so that it can have a larger turret elevation, but also not just hammer on vehicles that are like on the ground, because it'd be like invincible at that point, and it kind of doesn't make sense. So yeah, we'll see, and we'll definitely be getting it to PTS. There's definitely going to be some work in the balance department that'll need to be done, but it should be pretty sweet and certainly colossal.
Good way to put it.
So, Rel, based on what Chad is saying, MAD is an acronym for Mutually Assured Destruction, according to Twitch chat.
I think that, actually, you know what? That's probably, I think we named it something differently. I know. Yeah. That makes sense, because actually what happens when you use MAD or in a deployed state, you actually take damage just by the sheer power of the cannon. So it's a kind of a soft way to help counterbalance some of the traits of it.
Cool.
That's it.
One of the questions, Rel, is do smaller turrets have anti-aircraft abilities?
The current plan is that you either have the Basilisk style weapons that will have some pretty high turret elevation, but aren't like super effective against aircraft. And then there are some rear mounted Hyena style launchers that are meant more for short range. But there isn't going to be anything on this vehicle that's going to just obliterate aircraft. That's not the intent, except for the main cannon, which is a skill shot weapon.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's the current plan, at least.
Yeah,
lots of work between here and there.
Yeah. It's funny you mentioned that this concept's existed for a while. I think it's we got the Planetside 1 anniversary coming up. 17 years. I think this has been a concept since it's like the 15-year anniversary. 14 maybe not that long, but it was interesting because it was as Rel had mentioned, it was spawned during one of the pre-escalation launch play tests, and it's changed so much since then. They're just the amount of physics work and controls work, and obviously the tuning is still ongoing for what its role is actually going to be used for on the battlefield. But initially the plan was to just literally have a big ass tank, and then after seeing the just the results of the escalation update and just the results of Bastions, that's when we decided to transition into more of an anti-Bastion vehicle.
Well done. Because the biggest problem I face
extended
facing that.
made quite a bit more work to get this ready to roll out.
Yeah,
so timing-wise, for all of
down
this,
without
we're looking
48
at
people.
an early June timeframe for the Punisher, the Bastion, the Colossus, and all the other stuff that Rel's talked about, in addition to a list of other items that were bug fixes and quality of life changes and everything that will be going into the update as well.
Yep.
Was there anything else you wanted to add, Rel?
No, I think we're good with the near term. So again, this is the next update.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing work on multiple updates at the same time. Honestly, the one after this coming one, is going to be much larger than this one even. So if you're excited about the content that we have here, we can't wait to show you what we're working on moving forward.
It's killing me.
And again, the kind of the published cadence that we're going for is getting updates out monthly, and then the size and scale of those updates will vary because, as Rel said, we've got multiple updates in development right now. This is an example of one of the the smaller updates, smaller to medium updates, but then we've got a fairly large update planned for the update after that, and that's one of the benefits of actually having a decent sized team again, and all of your support is being able to have enough people to work on multiple initiatives at once, so we're not all just working on one thing and publishing it and then working for several more months on something else. So
exactly.
Thank you all again for your support with this.
I really appreciate you guys, honestly, for doing that for the developers, for them to say that out loud.
If there's any more
That's
questions.
Freaking huge. Well done, everybody.
Updates on the player tutorial, new player
I feel like I've already
tutorial.
accomplished my task,
disabled
so I
it.
just quit now.
We definitely are. We need to have a
all of you guys
viable onboarding experience in general. So I don't have a time frame for that, but it's definitely high on our priority list.
A lot of work was done in the kind of the planning phase. Not just like conceptually, but also the how to get it done the way that we want to get it done from the tech side. So it is definitely something that's in the forefront of our mind. But yeah, the timing is going to depend.
Yeah,
I think in general, it's probably worth saying that what we want to do with Planetside 2 right now is kind of set it up. We'll certainly set it up for the long term, and this is actually something that's kind of been in the works for a few years now at the very least. But some of the updates that you'll see are we're creating systems that are intended to kind of sustain themselves and are just foundational. Like Sanctuary is something that we can obviously build on, and was kind of necessary for some of the things that we were working towards currently. And I had mentioned the mandate system. This has been mentioned many times over in the past. That's something that we're actively working on. That's going to be a foundational system that kind of supports the game for many years to come. So there's going to be a lot of that stuff this year, and a lot of the that's the gist of it. We want this game to be around for a long time.
Yeah.
And as the article stated yesterday, Planetside 3 is not in development. Don't know who caught that news article, but this is we see a lot of potential here.
Okay, so now that you've even uttered Planetside 3 in this, then there's going to be a bunch of confirmations.
Confirmed.
That, one of those ... rel confirms ... Planetside 3 ... So there's no context.
Development, right? Planetside 3.
In development.
Develop
now. Exactly.
Right.
Awesome.
All right. So again, the timing on this update is going to be early June, and then we'll be doing a stream right around that time as well. Maybe probably a little bit after to start talking about the next update, which is the fairly sizable one that a large portion of the team is working on. The majority of the team is working on right now.
Yeah.
So just to kind of recap everything we talked about today. So we've got enlistment for Outfit Wars Test Cycle 2 starting Friday, and then the actual Outfit Wars event is going to be taking place on the 16th on Saturday. We've got Lane Smash kicking off May 1st and running through the 28th. Community Smash on June 6th. And all of this information is going to be posted after the live stream, and also just a general live stream recap. Justin is working on an article right now. So if you missed it, you'll obviously be able to watch the replay, and then also just be able to read a breakdown of everything that we covered today. We've been doing giveaways this entire time, thanks to Nightbot, so we don't need to cover that again. I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, we miss you. It's almost 2 months since our last live stream.
It's been a while. Luckily now we're set up so we can do these a little bit easier. It's been a frantic week for me to kind of get us set up, and aside from a little snafu, I think it went pretty well. So
special thanks to Carto.
Yeah.
Hey.
His sweet streaming setup.
I feel like I don't have enough RGB lighting in my room.
I will mail you a package right now.
That is something that Planetside 2 is needed. I think is more RGB lighting.
Absolutely, everybody does. It makes it go faster. Facts.
All right. Well,
cool.
I think
all right,
we
guys.
can wrap up. Again, there's if you caught the beginning of the broadcast when I was giving you an update on in-game messaging, that's been resolved. No restarts are required. We'll be posting all the details about everything that was covered during the broadcast shortly after this.
Edits.
Especially the details around the community content video program and the submission timeline and everything. And I think that's about it.
All right. Awesome.
All right.
Oh, crap.
Thank you all again for tuning in. And anything else to add, guys?
Not really. Justice came back and said he did 3 new giveaways, rolling them now. Master Zero Gaming, Italian Mafia Guy, and OMG Mirage.
Very nice.
For
Congratulations,
second
you
and third
guys.
winners. What we got?
All right.
All right, cool. Well, thank you everybody for joining us today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed what we
Awesome,
had for
guys.
you. Keep an eye on official Twitter and Reddit and all that fun stuff for more info and insight. And we will see you guys hopefully again pretty soon. That's it.
And we'll definitely be posting the portrait online for everyone to print out.
Absolutely.
Maybe for giveaways, instead of doing like signed T-shirts, we do signed prints of that. and then
maybe not. Maybe we not.
Great idea.
Actually, maybe for like contests going forward, once the
you guys are officially now going to have your voices heard.
Relaxed.
I basically unmuted myself so that way you guys can be heard.
Maybe
they're about to finish up.
A double date with Rel and Carto.
As soon as they finish up, guys, we're going to go begin our conversation.
For the grand prize winner.
As long as there's dinner.
We're going to start with 666. Like how Daddy says.
All right, thank you all.
We are going to send a raid over to ArsheeTV. I'm sure you guys know who he is. So we're going to go the end screen.
There you go.
Arshe, get it right.
Actually, you know what? Get 1,000 Hold on. Before we wrap it up, let's play that community video.
One more time.
Trailer one more time.
I got you.
Yeah.
Arshe, our best behavior.
This is awesome. This community video is legendary, man.
So we're gonna have streamception here.
We are gonna have streamception. Well, your voice is still coming through, so make sure you guys maintain all those things I said. You guys can talk during this interview at the end. If you guys made these videos, well done to you. Honestly, you guys, these individuals, you guys as a community, you guys who showed up, the guys who are repping those Basket vehicles, the guys who are shooting out of those Basket players, using those bastions, gave us a chance to have epic footage like that. And all of us contributed to make that. It's not just the video guys. It's not just me. It's not just the casters. All of us together made this freaking happen. So well done to all of you. All of you guys that got farmed in that video right there made it happen. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna mute myself. God. I'm gonna make it controversial. That's all. Like. a lot of people in this channel. Naval combat has been confirmed, guys. Chat is going crazy about that. It's official. Puff Daddy, Hooper, Noggin, Southern, Trinity Entertainment. I can't say them all that fast. Thank you guys so much. Honestly, all of you guys that were in that list, all of you guys that are in the chat right now, all of you guys who watch this video and replay in the future. Planetside 2 in 2020. This is February 29th, 2020 at 12 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And so, I can't wait to watch this 10 years from now. When my kid is farming on my character, getting the certs I need in Planetside 20. Just kidding. So, we're all going to basically be fathers at one point in time, or we're all going to have basically our nephews playing this game. Understand that we're all here to see the Planetside franchise together grow into something greater than we all could ever imagine. And it's thanks to you guys. Thank you so much, Trulis, for the host. I cannot wait for a Planetside 3. Thanks, guys, so much. I really appreciate it. Holy crap, I'm rating myself. No. Lower! Lower! No! Lower! Lower! There we go. No! Lower! Lower! There we go. No! Okay, I gotta turn this off. I gotta basically stop watching that screen. Ladies and gentlemen, we just got raided by Planetside, and thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you guys don't know me personally, we always play this song whenever we get raided, and I need to basically let you guys know.
They came here for the dance, Arshee.
I'm finally gonna get a dance.
Turbo killer.
1,000 people just came to watch the dance.
Does that equate to a 10-minute dance?
This is not a 10-minute dance. This is a straight-up 30-second dance to say thank you all from Planetside 2, from Rogue Planet Games, from the Planetside 2 community, from everybody. I'm gonna push the button. Ladies and gentlemen, the developers came in tonight with the raid. Oh, what? What? Yeah. What? Look at the chat go.
What?
This is unbelievable. Thank you guys so much for being super positive. Respect as always. My sensei Karto out there basically started that whole positive movement when I got a chance to see him. Go check him out. He's also a Twitch streamer. He's our lead designer. I probably screwed up, but you get the idea. Thank you so much, Rel. Thank you so much, Andy, for basically showing up and representing RPG at the highest levels that we can imagine, even with the COVID-19 being an issue. I swear to God, everybody here, I freaking love you all. So let's go ahead and begin what we're basically discussing tonight. Tonight, we have a lot of outfit leaders here to represent. We have outfit leaders, representatives of outfits, individuals that are known within their outfit to represent them. Tonight, we had an opportunity to see a bunch of topics from the developers. I was taking notes. I hope you were too. Everybody in chat, thank you so much, Spanky, for the follow. If you guys did not know, you can do the exclamation mark. Follow the title, guys. Don't listen to chat. Follow the title. Type that in and get a chance to sign up for the Gleam.io link. I do not have Twitch partnership yet. If I did, I might be able to do the Nightbot the way they did it. Or I can ask Karto how he pulled that off, because I have no clue how to do Twitch. Thank you guys for stopping by. Everybody in my freaking Discord are super freaking awesome and respectful. And I'm going to show you who they are right now. So we're going to go ahead and dive right in, and I think it's virtually impossible for me to follow chat now. So we're just going to go and talk to the members, and then stop by, introduce everybody who's here, and then we're going to give each member 3 minutes to discuss all the topics. If you're watching the stream right now, everybody on Discord, please make sure you check the stream out right now. You can mute me on my my stream. You're going to see an overlay with all the notes I've taken. If there's more notes that you took, feel free to use your notes on your 3-minute information. Let's go ahead and share the screen. Let's hop over. And I failed.
Yes.
Wait,
what?
It's supposed to be there. Oh, it's because Discord is up now. Discord is up now. Okay, we're good. Let me figure out what's going on here. So I am missing. I think there's players missing. Can't. He's working, and he's working. He says he wish he could be there. Another DM, another DM, another DM, another DM, 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 DM. Okay, we're good. I'm not reading DMs anymore. If you did not make it, we will do it another time. I apologize. So DMs are now off the hook. We're now going to be focusing on who just joined. Thank you guys so much for the follow. I appreciate it. It really means a lot. And let's get a chance to move the alert box down here, which is right next to me, so we can actually say Kumbaya. There it is. That's all the notes I took. Let's go ahead and basically pull the green screen up. That was awesome. Thank you guys so much for the raid, Carto and Rel and Andy. You guys are amazing. Everybody at Rogue Planet, great work. All right. Enough of the thinking and down to business. Sorry for you pushing the button earlier. Okay. Tonight, we've got a lot of outfit representatives and individuals that are ready to basically have their topics to be discussed. We're going to go and showcase a lot of information here, guys. So it's starting with the person at the very top. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the leader of the 666 here, Wilhelm Caster, with one of his representatives, Dark Nebbles. Wilhelm Caster, how you doing tonight?
I am very jittery now after that announcement.
I cannot believe what we just saw. Let me bring that arrow up to you so we know who's talking. That way, in the stream, at any given point, if you want to find that yellow arrow, follow the yellow arrow if you want to know what your outfit leader was talking about. So we're going to go ahead and basically bring that arrow down for each person talking to at least know where in the video to follow, and it's going to go in order so you can fast forward it. I suck at editing. I'm doing this on the fly. There's all the freaking ideas that I heard, and if there's more, I apologize. Please make sure you bring your notes. Wilhelm Caster, you've got 3 minutes. Feel free to go ahead and basically discuss anything with everybody. Talk about what you just saw from the developer's perspective, what you saw in the dev stream. Here's the notes for you to basically go based upon what are you excited about or what are you not excited about. Feel free to take the floor now.
Okay, now it might sound like I am fanboying off this, but I honestly am in this case because everything that they've just put out on that announcement they did there too, I was not in a surprise that they actually got around to doing this. I was surprised that some of these things I never thought we'd have are there. I'm more swept by this Colossus tank because that's always been a forever meme, as everyone's known. And every now and then when people see on the test server, it's like, oh, they're bringing out the Colossus tank. And then they confirm they actually are in this case. And my brain has just been going around years constantly since they talked about how it's going to be an anti-Bastion weapon, going over the details, not just giving a vague idea, but telling us the mechanics of it. I'm already going over tactics for how we're going to be playing this in 666 going forward. I can't wait till, I think they said June is when that's going to be rolling out, potentially. Is that correct?
It's actually right there. I wrote it in. It says early June update. Correct.
Yeah, I'm so stoked for that. I was looking over a lot of things too. I'm really happy with how in touch they've been with the community. They've been paying close attention to what's been going on and how we've been receiving updates and changes and how they've responded to Outfit Wars. Hats off to them on that too. I like the changes they're doing for the qualification. They were aware of just how bad it got for the community, and I think they've done a positive fix with that. I also like what's coming with the changes for base ownership as well too, so it's no longer going to be a matter of like, oh, we don't own it, so why bother with it? Now there actually is incentive to defend other allies' bases as well too. So I like this. They're really working really good on this now.
Awesome. You
Still
have
a little
basically
flabbergasted on some of
you have a minute left if you want to basically give it to Dark Nebbles if she wants to add anything.
Is she still here?
Yep.
She's gone shy apparently. Come on, Neville.
No problem. Go ahead and basically continue, Wilhelm. You're still yours.
Oof. I'm just jittery now as well too, but I like especially what they were doing with community content. Cry is now forever known as Lord Cray, it seems. he should just give in, pay for the name change, or maybe the devs should just pay for the name change for that matter.
That is awesome.
Cry so much.
Well, there's Nebbles.
Awesome. Nebbles, did you have a good time? What are you super excited about in this update?
Colossus, of course.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm kind of hoping that the lockdown will be brought onto Sunderers as well, so when you get like orbitals, they won't go flying.
Oh, that would be amazing. I have to say, I've seen some amazing Sunder flying movements in the middle of me just having fun. And I don't know how you guys pull it off, where the Sunder flies so high in the sky, it actually kills 3 sites. It's like a new tactic where you just throw vehicles in the sky and start taking things out. It's really cool. Well, it looks like your time is up. Thank you guys so much. That is just the discussion. That's how we're going to do it for each individual. And then if you want to talk about what Wilhelm just said, wait until we go right back up. We're going to go back to Wilhelm, having a chance for Wilhelm to talk about other people's topics. If they say something you don't like, don't basically key in. We're going to give you a chance to have that rebuttal at the very end. Thank you so much, Wilhelm Caster from the 666 Connery NC, guys. Thank you so much. We're going to go 784th. Thank you so much. 74th, Pink Ghost, are you there?
Yes, I am.
You have 3 minutes. Go ahead, buddy.
I think it's going to be one of the major talking points is definitely the Bastion, or not the Bastion, the Colossal tank, and its role towards Bastions. I think the generators and the assets for bases to make them more of a reason to have. It's a pretty cool idea, and I like that they're giving us a lot of information and a lot of views towards what they're working on instead of being quiet like they were for so long.
Well said, man. And what are you not actually looking forward to this?
Because my outfit's, well, not my outfit, but the outfit I'm in is a lot smaller. Outfit wars is not something that we'll ever be able to participate unless they severely change the way that qualifiers work. And that is kind of a downside, but it is a whole different discussion.
I see what you mean. Would you like to have the discussion now? You have 2 minutes. You basically say anything you want. Developers are watching. They're going to learn from what you basically like. The Outfit Wars, are you getting excited about Outfit Wars? There's plenty of discussions here. We had the Video Submission Award. You have the Outfit Test Cycle 1 that we just discussed earlier. He's now brought up Test Cycle 2. You got the Friday signups.
Nah, I don't even know how you'd be able to work on it to incorporate the smaller outfits that are more casual, because it's not designed to be that way.
I see. Makes sense. I'm going to probably have to mute the alerts. Thank you guys for that. And let's just mute alerts now. That way it doesn't keep basically going off. I don't know how to mute alerts. I hope it's basically now muted for you guys. Can you send me a chat if it's muted? I've never had this many followers in one go. I just basically pushed the mute button on the alert tab, and it's not muting at all. It's just the most amount of followers I had in one go. So if I could figure out how to mute that, that would be amazing. Where do you even begin to mute that?
Start with the widget options.
Widget options, got it.
Like, because you have to make its own little panel and see if you can click on that and mute it as a source.
This is insane. I will just go to alerts tab and then basically just see if I can just completely hide it. There, got rid of it. It won't pop up anymore. There's just too many people coming in. Oh, I have the alerts tab. There's a way I can actually mute sound. I think.
Yeah, you gotta tailor it. Sorry,
that's
not to
unbelievable. No, not at all. I don't think there's a space for. Oh, there's volume off completely, and now I can actually have it come back on. Thanks, guys, so much for that. That is on the go. Now we can actually still see followers come in without the audio making everyone go crazy. Sorry about that. Okay, go ahead. It looks like the 2 minutes are up. Did you want to add anything?
No, that's it for me.
Thank you so much, Paint Ghost, for basically stopping by and actually listening. You have a chance to discuss other people's topics. Let's go to 95th Screw Squadron, Lord Commissar Drac. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, man, I'm great. I'm also feeling quite jittery about this stream.
Awesome. Tell me about it.
I will say I'm looking forward to see how they're gonna, because they said the Colossus would be an anti-Bastion weapon, with it being able to shoot through the Bastion to hit the hardpoints on the top. But I'm kind of worried how they're gonna balance the 4 guns for the gunner seat on each side and the amount of repairs a bunch of engineers can give to it, because repair tanking is already a bit of an issue on live, so I'm kind of worried to see how they're gonna fix that. Also, if you roll in a Colossus with like 4 Rangers or 4 Kobolds in an area, that could cause a lot of havoc. But I'm optimistic about it overall.
Awesome. So you're basically excited for the new anti-Bastion weapon, the new Colossus tank. Is there anything else you're excited about?
Well, most of the things. I'm always happy to see more tactical options for the base. That's always going to be fun to play around with.
The module assets?
The what?
The module assets. That's the new one.
Yeah, the module assets. Yeah,
that's insane.
More tactical layers is always gives depth to the strategy of the game. That's always fun to play around. So far, the Outfit War test cycle, I'm following it, but I don't think we'll participate. Not yet, at least.
Did you participate the first time?
We did not. Our outfit decided to skip that one, but we'll have to gauge and see how it goes.
Fantastic. Awesome, man. And you have a minute and 30 seconds if you want to add anything else. Are you not happy with anything that's happening right now? Since the devs just came out, happy? What's something that you basically are not looking forward to? Like, oh god, that's not basically, other than Alpha Wars Test Cycle 2. Anything you give feedback on as far as the weapon that you just saw that came in with the underbarrel?
I'm kind of interested to see how they're gonna balance the fact that it has different grenades for every class. Like, some classes would probably objectively be way better. Like the EMPs, for example, I could already see is extremely useful. And I'm kind of scared that the repair ones for the engineer would be a tad useless. But that's just me as an engineer.
But it's got an underbarrel repair grenade, I think, and it repairs all the max units.
Exactly.
Pretty good. I don't know. Pretty sweet.
It is, but it also feels very situational compared to, say, EMPs or just straight up explosive.
100%.
But we'll have to see how they balance it out.
Very true. Well said. Thank you so much, Commissar. Let's go ahead and go to the next individual. Thank you guys for basically keeping it even shorter. So let's go to the next individual. We are looking at Catfish from AODR. AODR, you want to basically say your outfit?
Hello.
How you doing, buddy? Introduce your outfit, introduce who yourself is, and then basically have 3 minutes to discuss any of the topics that are listed there.
Hello, I'm Catfish. I'm the leader of AOD, and basically that stream, I think I'm feeling like pretty much everyone else right now, where I'm quite jittery right now because that was the fact that that's a medium update and they've got a larger one coming.
This is called a mini
really
update.
For this game.
Not even the medium one. The larger one's in the works.
Yeah. Now, one thing like I don't think many people have talked about yet that I'm really excited for is outfit logs. The fact that there's actually going to be a way of tracking things, because like the fact that we can see who's using like redeeming assets and who's using stuff, and just a little bit of micromanaging within the outfits. That's going to be I'm really looking forward to that, because that's going to make several things easier for me and just generally managing an out. And like also with in regards to outfit wars as well, one thing that I'm liking about the fact that they've made a change to the qualifying stages. So instead of it being 2 weeks and that you're having people ghost capping overnight, or you've got people who are like, just really like intensely going at it. Now you've got 8 hours per day over 3 days. Within those 8 hours is when it all counts. So it like compresses down the fighting and actually gets like it's more intense. And I really like that because it's going to make some really interesting like moments, but it's also going to be the fact that like I'm trying to think off the top of my head right now. So it's just going to be really good. I like it.
You got 1 minute and 30 seconds. You're doing fantastic.
But yes, also with the Punisher as well, I'm liking that as well. The fact it's a bullpup, that's really good. And the fact that when you change different classes, you've got different underbarrels, that's really cool. Like with the medic one, you've got a heal nade that comes out. I can see that's going to be very useful, especially in big fights. Because I've been at times where I've been trying to throw out a res nade or a heal nade, and I get shot because I'm in the grenade throwing animation, and I get shot because I don't have my gun out. But with this, I can just do the underbarrel and carry on shooting, which is going to be really interesting. And the Colossus tank. I was there for that PTS thing where they spawned it in.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, I was there for it, and the wheels were a bit buggy, but that's to be expected. But the fact that they've turned it into this and it looks really cool, I'm excited.
You got 30 seconds. You want to basically add anything that you don't like about that? Any feedback? The whole dev stream, everything they did.
I'd say I'm pretty much completely positive on this. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head that would be negative for this, really. I guess we'll just have to see how the implementation goes for the upcoming update. But yeah, really good positive.
Okay, very cool. Thank you so much. I just saw somebody died in chat, and it looks like Jaden Devon just died in game. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Catfish, from AODR. Great basic feedback. Overall positivity from Catfish and from AODR individuals as well. If you guys are part of their outfit, feel free to DM your outfit lead to add anything as well. He doesn't have to do it by himself. All right. Thank you so much, Catfish. I appreciate it. Let's go to the next individual. We got BBAF, Lol Boy. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing just fine. How about yourself?
Doing great, man. I'm just trying to make sure I maintain everybody a 3-minute maximum countdown, and it looks like it's good enough time for everyone. Feel free to basically explain whatever is happening up here.
Okay, well, I'm the leader of the Blueberry Attack Force. We are a brand new outfit on the Miller server. At the moment, we have around 270 members, so we're doing just fine. I think Catfish just summed up my entire list.
Don't worry, just tell the things that you're excited about.
Okay, yeah, just like 784, we're still a small outfit, so Outfit Wars is probably not gonna happen anytime soon. But yeah, I like the changes they made to the different phases. With the first Outfit Wars, we had the Wuhan clan like in the gold brackets, but they would just farm like 24/7, so the new 8-hour time frame would be great.
Very cool. Question for you. You're a small outfit. How was it like for your first iteration of Outfit Wars? Did it actually affect you when you didn't sign up?
I created my outfit after the first Outfit Wars.
Appreciate for the feedback
I was
on that.
actually a part of the BHO outfit, and we participated in it, and we won. So yeah, like the first Outfit Wars was great, but yeah.
Congratulations to you, buddy, you guys, and also your new outfit, basically.
I'm probably not gonna register for the second Outfit Wars because my outfit is still so small.
Very cool.
Yeah, maybe in the future.
Well said, man. Anything you want to basically add as far as the developers and their stream, what you just watched, anything they can give feedback on to basically build their next stream up?
I like the new addition of the outfit logging, just like Catfish already said. Seeing who used which assets would be great because, well, just helps with the micromanagement, I guess.
Awesome.
See who did what.
Awesome.
And of course, the new Punisher gun with the special abilities is great.
I agree. That is an amazing gun.
And
Overall,
as a last question, where is Osher?
Ah! We're going to get to that. I think that will probably be the mini updates, and the larger ones will probably be Osher as well. I don't know exactly. Don't confirm me. I'm not a Planetside staff member or anything like that. So just giving you guys a heads up. That's my opinion of a larger update. But if they go even bigger than that, oh my god. So that'd be pretty cool. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it. That was Little Boy from BBAF. All right, let's go to the next individual. We got Boys. Zealous. How you doing, buddy? And he's muted. Testing 1, 2, 3. Boys, we're going to skip you real quick. We're going to go over to Reltor from PSB, from Brack. Oh, God. Did I say it wrong again?
You're good. You're good.
Oh, yes. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I mean, there's
Would
a lot of...
Would you like to talk about the dev stream next? And then at the very end, I want to talk about Lane Smash. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah. I mean, from the dev stream, I'm excited to see the Colossus. I enjoy my tanks. From the perspective of a, kind of mid-sized outfit, I have some concerns around automated base turrets and, like, the whole, like, ghost cap prevention, because I feel like that'll hurt the ability to initiate fights quickly. But other than that, this update looks fantastic, and the fact that, like everyone has said, that this is supposed to be a small update.
This is not small at all, but yeah, continue.
I know. And
Holy
I want to see, to be honest,
what's a large update?
See, like, Osher, Sirhus, like, I want to see more continents and, like, things like Intercontinental Lattice make their way up in those large updates.
Are you overall happy with this small one? Because we would have first represent this one as wow, and then we also want to see more. Like, that's...
Oh, 100%, yeah. Like I said, I have a little concerns about the modules, but overall, I think it's a natural extension of the war asset system, and I'm looking forward to using it.
Which module are you basically feeling like is a problem? Because you already have so much experience in Planetside too. I'd love to hear it.
So, for us, our main concerns... I don't remember necessarily what the names they assigned.
I memorized each one, but tell me which one is it.
Gotcha. So there was the one with the automated base turrets, which as a tanker gives me some mild concerns. Just because of the,
Do you understand the troll factor of that one?
Oh yeah,
This is so amazing.
Especially around amp stations.
Oh my god.
Here,
it would be a great video to make.
That, kind of prevents caps unless you have 12 people in hex. Sometimes, we'll have one person sitting in the next hex to get that point flip, at the last minute. And that kind of tactic is kind of nullified with that module, which is, not, in my opinion, a great thing.
What?
But we'll see how it plays out.
It's a great thing. Preventing these guys from doing a ghost cap. You can't get there in time. You drop the 12-man design, and now it's frozen right there.
Yeah, but,
We'll get there, though. Don't worry. We'll get there, Fel. I'll get there right there. I promise you. But that's just my opinion of just something fun to basically harass a bit, and then we'll find out how to balance it. But if we don't really know what it does yet, but that is a great idea to at least start.
Overall, I'm super excited. The Punisher looks pretty dang cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Awesome. You got 30 seconds. You want to say anything you want to basically fix on the stream? Anything you want to basically add about what they added you don't like? Give feedback.
No, I think other than that, Brack probably won't step into this qualifier because we're busy with Lane Smash. but with the way the scoring's reworked, where it's much more viable for us going forward.
Very cool. And do you want to tell everybody about Lane Smash?
Yes, so Lane Smash is coming up. 18-team, 24v24 competition.
You announced those 18 teams out of respect. Do you have them?
I do, but give me one moment. I'll just kind of talk while I pull them up.
Sounds good.
And so that's going to be, we have 3 brackets, kind of our top teams are, teams that are used to playing on Jaeger, and then the brand new teams that we're bringing in from every server, actually. I think we have teams from every server this year. So you have TM from TM
Cobalt.
from Cobalt, yeah.
Mostly Cobalt, yeah.
Mostly Cobalt, yeah. GSLD from Emerald, Sons of Ironheart from Cobalt, Post-Tactical Social Distancing from Miller and Emerald, YJS from Saltec, YLBT from Saltec, Short Stack from Emerald, TATF from Miller, 1RPC and Aries Company as Royal Cheese from Miller, Winchester Flower Arranging Team from Miller, TRID and PSET from Cobalt, CC from Connery, Voon from Emerald, Cobalt Terrans as 95SS from Cobalt, AFSX and Dior from Cobalt, 93 OP from Saltec, OP from Cobalt, Dump from Connery, that's Bracken TWC, and German Tactical Resistance from Cobalt. I should actually mention TATF did drop out eventually, but they were intending on participating.
No problem. And at the same time, when is the first match?
First match is going to be at 19 UTC on Friday, May 1st, and then we'll have 6 more matches throughout that weekend on the 2nd and 3rd.
Awesome. When is it going to end? When is the final match?
The final match, so our kind of regular season, quote unquote, ends on May 31st. And then our playoffs will happen. We give a week off to let Community Smash have their space on June 6th. And then June 13th and 14th are our finals. And then the weekend after that, we wrap up.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Reltor. You want to add anything else before we get into this individual?
Nope, I think I'm good.
Awesome. Everybody, Reltor has to go to work, guys. I just was trying to ask him to go to the very front of the line so we can get him a chance to come over. Reltor is also, just like Alpha basically came in and Corrales, and I'm probably screwing up. There's like a Snipzel. These individuals, and there's more probably out there. I don't know. Crap. A lot of these individuals are community organizers for Planetside 2 that work really hard to create events that they truly are passionate about and are trying to make it fun for everyone. And I'm slowly getting involved in there, trying to see how I can balance it to where everyone can have an opportunity to be participating so we can have the most epic community events of all time, where I'm super ignorant to all this and they're teaching me day by day. So I apologize ahead of time if I'm not the shoutcaster you guys dreamed of, but I'm trying my best because I like to push that button so much, but I won't do it. Okay. Thank you so much, Meltor. Everybody, looking forward to May 1st.
Yeah,
all right.
It's going to be good. Thanks for having me.
Of course, man. Thanks for stopping by. All right, next individual, we got BRTD and Irathi. These guys are better red than dead. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, how's it going, Archie? So I'm Irathi from BRTD on Miller, co-lead together with DNA Rip Nikolai. We're really excited to see the changes that are being made to the qualification for Outfit Wars. It addresses many of the issues we saw in the first round, and I also like the Colossus. It really adds to the things that we can do together as an outfit. And that does bring me over to a very important topic, which is that this game could benefit from fleshing out the MMO aspect of the MMO FPS, and in particular with regards to what tools are available for the outfit and how you run the outfit. So I'm really happy to see the implementation of outfit logs, because I was going to bring that up. That's really nice to have for the resources. Excellent. But we'd also like to see some tools for coordinating several platoons, things like maybe outfit waypoints or cross-platoon waypoints, some way of linking them together for the larger outfits. That would be really helpful. Maybe having more than one platoon visible on the map, something you could toggle on and off maybe. And also some simpler things that you typically see in other MMOs, like an in-game messaging system that stores messages permanently, or some very simple in-game outfit forum. That would be really nice.
Awesome. You have about a minute and 30 left. Do you want to basically talk about the current updates that are up as well?
Well, a lot of them have been covered, and I'm excited for all of it. Really interested in seeing how they will, what's it called, balance that new SMG. That's going to be interesting. But I think it'll be fun at least. And Day, I know you have a couple of pointers you want to bring up as well.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm Daywalker, basically part of PRDD as well.
Good to see you, buddy.
As you have, as I have 1 minute left, I'll keep it short. Yeah, the combined video from the community was really awesome. I really like to see that they had made the effort to actually create a collage of that. So really nice to see. The base defense modules, it's going to be interesting what happens with them, because I see, especially with the defense backup prevention, that might tackle smaller outfits as they can't backup and move around Zergs. I'm interested to see what happens there. What I'm really sad about that they haven't mentioned anything additional to the Outfit Wars prices. I know there is the small title announced, but yeah, I'm curious if there's anything more. So people had made some effort getting to the brackets, so it's going to be interesting what they additionally add for the update. And it's going to be interesting if they want to introduce a random ladder system to get a bit of more movement on the maps.
No problem. Time is basically up. Go ahead and wrap it up. Go ahead.
Okay. To have a bit of movements and variation on the map. So if that's going to be implemented in the future, going to be awesome.
Very cool. Overall, can I get basically Daywalker and Irathi? Are you guys 100% satisfied with whatever they just described in this new update?
Yes, very satisfied.
What about you, Daywalker?
I know the entire outfit is just screaming on the local Discord, just being all hands in the air and sharing. This is awesome.
Awesome. That's what I'm looking at. Daywalker, are you 100% satisfied?
Yes, I am. I'm very satisfied.
Very cool. Thank you guys so much. That's BRTD. We're going to get back to these individuals. We're going to have a chance for them to comment on other people's ideas, the things they don't like, things they do like. We will go back to them. So this is your 3-minute spot to specifically talk about what you saw in the update, anything else you want to add, and we will give a chance for you to say no to other people's names. We'll give you another chance to have the debates. We're going to first have everyone explain their situation, what they like first. Thank you guys from BRTD. CIK, Frederick 1, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good.
Good to see you, man. Would you like to tell everybody who you are? And you got your 3 minutes. Go ahead.
Sure. I'm Frederick 1, one of the officers of CIK. We're a Connery outfit. We're pretty big. We try to keep it casual but competitive.
Congratulations on your win, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Yep.
About the stream, the Colossus looks fine. I mean, I think it's just going to get C4, Light Assault, and die. I don't have high hopes for that. If it's on, I mean, with the Bastion, right, it's got hard points and it moves, so it's hard to kill. But the Colossus, I mean, I'm just going to, the moment I see old, I'm just going to tell my squad, everybody get in the Valk. We're C4ing that thing. So whatever on that. But the Punisher looks awesome. I'm going to try to troll the crap out of people with the impulse grenade. I'm going to be like shooting the impulse grenades at the doors, so then people get pushed away when they're trying to walk in the door, and then no one can get to the door. It's going to be great.
Awesome. Have you played PSA for the impulse grenade? Planetside Arena?
I did play a little bit of Planetside Arena. But
awesome. You probably never used the impulse grenade over there.
Yeah, I don't think I did.
I have used the impulse grenade in every tactic possible to shut down players in that game, and I have to say it is one of the it is going to be the #1 tactical design of all time. And if you don't have everybody using impulse grenades, I feel bad for you. But yeah, that is the #1 thing I'm excited about more than anything else in the world, because the fun things we used to do in the game. You get 48 of them, you throw things very far. Anyways,
here's 48 impulse grenades. How are people supposed to get to the door? It's gonna be good.
It's sad. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, I guess if I had to add a criticism, it would be right now I think there's some glitches with the spawn system where like the way it's supposed to work is if you have a bunch of your guys in the territory, it doesn't let you spawn anymore to try to balance it out. But I don't think that's really working right now because there's been times where it's like VS 70% pop, but because the population in the hex is over the certain threshold, you're not allowed to spawn there anymore, even as the defender that's outnumbered. So I would really love, I was really hoping they would mention that, but hopefully that's just in the works and something that comes up in their big update they mentioned.
Very cool. Are you overall satisfied with the existing mini update that they discussed that is coming out in June?
Yes, I don't have any complaints about this update. I think the new qualifications will be fine. I do miss the old qualifications a bit. I know that's an unpopular opinion. The reason I missed it is it was really good for large outfits. So it meant that CIK, we didn't have to worry about qualifying at all. It just happened. We're going to actually have to
I'm going to tell you right now that I just know I know about all 5 servers, and your server specifically on TR did not have much competition.
Yeah, so I
compared
know
to the other
that's
ones.
like kind of an unpopular opinion. I know for most people, the new qualification changes will be good, and community is going to get that benefit. But from a CIK specific standpoint, we did rather well at the old qualifying.
Fantastic, man. Well, I'm excited to basically see you guys try to qualify for the second one, and thank you so much, Frederick. Let's go ahead and get the next individuals. Next is Kusa, Clutch, and Heretical. How you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Would you like to tell me who Kusa is, where you guys from, and let me know. You have 3 minutes. Go ahead.
Sure. We are Clutchtastic USA. We operate on Emerald. Right now we've got about 592 members, hoping to hit 600 by the end. Honestly, for this update, I am super stoked about everything that came in. And it's one of the smaller features, but I'm most excited about it is the outfit log. I love anything that helps us manage and coordinate our outfits better. And one thing I would like to see maybe in the future, in addition to that, is something that allows us to further micromanage the who can craft, who can use war assets, and like maybe on an individual level. For instance, splitting the steel reins from the orbital strikes, because there's definitely situations where I want squad leaders to throw down steel reins, but I don't want them to be able to throw down an orbital strike whenever they want.
Very cool. There was actually a problem earlier where it was Steel Rain and Bastions were combined. So they split those up, and then now there's a new problem. I think overall you would like to have these war assets to be check marks to where they can actually select what rank can do what with it. So that way it's a lot easier than just having the existing ones that you have right now. You like more options.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's the easiest way I would basically recommend it, because it's not hard to actually add more options, especially when it's going to be a customized one-time click for each rank. I think that's a not a bad ask.
And honestly, overall, like if this is their mini update and they're adding a new giant vehicle, a whole bunch of base assets, and a new gun, I am stoked to see what they're going to do for the big up.
I cannot believe it. Kusa, you want to basically add anything? Clutch?
Yeah, I got you. How you doing, Arsh?
Good to man. It's good to see you, man. And looking forward to your anniversary matchup.
Yeah, this is June 12th. Don't forget.
Very cool.
All
I
right.
got it saved. We're going to basically handle that.
All right, 100. Appreciate that. All right, so we'll talk about the Punisher assault rifle. He made the statement that he wasn't sure what he was going to do for the grenades for the engineer.
Yep.
All right. So, anyways, I had an idea, concept, and this could be used for the combat medic also, but different type. So the system's already in the game for electro tech. Why not give the engineer an electro tech grenade? So it would give the pulse that heals the mechanical objects within 10 meters for 300 health over 4 seconds, and then it'll also short circuit small enemy deployables within the same range of the pulse.
I would say that it's a great idea, but also it's not, because engineers are very common. If everybody basically played engineer, you just hold positions and they already have the strongest pulse in the game. Typically, the light assaults from we saw in PSA was a rare race to have the pulse, and not many players play light assault. It's not really a good point.
No, not pulse. The electrotech. That's the terminology that's used in the.
Oh, got it.
Knock out like an EMP grenade, but it would also heal like a repair grenade, just like the implant. And then for the medic, the combat medic, rather than doing a res grenade, give it the mending field as a pulse. So, say for like 7 seconds or 10 seconds, it heals up to 300 health. Or
I think that's exactly what it did. We saw
and
that.
then-
We saw that in the video.
Okay, well, I thought there was some people were saying for res grenades, but that was just another idea. But what
Timer-
wasn't covered was like
Timer's
the
up. You got
engineer-
basically a couple more things. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Basically, finish up. Did you
Yeah.
overall like the update?
Overall, I did like the update. One guy brought up the comment about C4 light assaults, and I think he's absolutely right. Especially that has to like change if they want that thing to survive. Colossus is not going to survive on them.
Fantastic.
Another thing they could do is have like a minimum arm range for the cannon fire. So it has to travel a certain range before it actually arms to do damage to vehicles.
I'm going to
per
basically
se.
have to basically go ahead and cut it off. We'll give you a chance to come back for a debate. We basically went over the 4 minutes. Thank you so much, guys, from Kusa. You will get a chance to have another 3 when we get a chance to go through everybody. We got to basically go through everyone. This is going to take 2 hours, basically, if I don't stop. Thank you so much, guys, for Reticle and Kusa, Kusa from Clutch. Let's go
You're
to Derp, Dr. Quack. How you doing?
Doing all right. Thanks for having me. And
Thanks for
Zinc.
stopping by. Go ahead.
All right. So I'm just excited to see a couple of new things. I'm a huge fan of big super heavy tanks. So looking at this new Colossus, I'm curious to see what's going to happen with it, how it will affect the meta flow of armor columns, even without bastions being involved. I'm also excited to see the new module assets and how they're, because they can be extended by other outfits and not just the one that started it. I'm, for lack of a better word, stoked to see cross outfit cooperation within a faction, and curious to see if they'll do more of that with war assets or other features in the near future. All in all, I'm just in love with the fact that the devs are so transparent and open, listening to community feedback and everything.
Awesome, man. Thanks for basically that feedback, because honestly, it's not words from me, it's words from you guys that are showing that you actually love what you're seeing. I know a lot of you don't like what you guys see in some other areas. Feel free to use your best words to be positive and respectful to say what you don't like as well. I don't want you guys to use words like it's basically garbage, because you play the game for 5 hours, 5,000 hours. It's not basically poo-poo. But you can say things can be worked on. Is there anything that you have any ideas like that, Dr. Quack, that you think that can be worked on from the new update that they're bringing out, or any other ones that you're currently seeing?
Well, it's a little bit too early to say what could be fixed or improved on for this update, because they still have to go through balance passes. One of the things we've heard quite a bit of complaint from within the derp community is the overuse of Spitfires and how the auxiliary Spitfire makes pushing considerably more difficult, but we don't have a solid answer on what to do with them. The main recommendation we saw was increase the cannot deploy radius between them, so you could get fewer inside a packed room without preventing them altogether.
Well said. That's what, yeah, it's possible. I've seen it happen in PSA. We basically tried to put 12 of them in one room, and we had to put it 30 meters apart because we were killing everyone with just engineered turrets. It was pretty fun. But yeah. Dr. Quack, anything else you want to add? You have 30 seconds.
No, I'm just passing it over to Zinc, the outfit member.
Zinc, how you doing?
Hi, doing pretty well.
Fantastic. Tell me about this update. Anything you want to add?
I'm going to echo a lot of the things that Dr. Quack has said. I'm really excited to see the devs putting out so much information for us to kind of go over and provide feedback on. Something that caught my ear during the stream was how the devs were looking at their long-term longevity and like setting up foundational points for these larger updates. And just by showing us with just a small update like this, we're super excited to see what they push out for us. All these new tools for outfits to incorporate into our gameplay and strategies. It's going to be fun to figure out, how we're going to approach, pulling a anti-Bastion Colossus and all that stuff. And again, just the inner outfit play for each bases and all the functions that will come with that. It's cool to see that especially for Emerald VS. We like to work together a lot.
Awesome. And you want to basically tell me overall this update that's came out, like you're 100% satisfied, or you basically think that things can be adjusted? Zinc, what do you think? And Dr. Quack, we're going to basically finish with that and move next.
Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied, 100%. I'm super excited again for the large update coming up.
Awesome. What about you, Dr. Quack?
At the risk of sounding like a broken record, if this is just a small minor update, I've got to see what the big update looks like.
Dude, I know, right? That's what I would say. Not on stream. After stream. Away from stream. Okay. Anyways, thank you so much, Dr. Quack and Zen. Let's go to the next individual. We got Dim Giant's Army, the Red Knight. How you doing?
Doing all right.
Feel free. You have 3 minutes. Basically, tell me about the update, everything you like to basically explain. What is your outfit? Where are you guys from?
So I am part of Dim Giant's Army. We are on the NC on Con. So pretty filled space, but we're a relatively young outfit, but we're a good sized midfit now that we've kind of cleaned up the doors and everything. So but yeah, that's where we function. So I want to really quickly clarify, I was not here for the first 50 minutes because I'm an idiot and overslept. So
No problem.
if
You have
I
a lot
say
of these.
something
You have a lot of these little tabs right here on Twitch. You can actually
yeah, I know.
see.
I'm looking at those. I actually was going through the stream, and I was also listening to everybody else. When I first popped in and I saw the tank near right at the end of the stream and all the Punisher and stuff, I'll be honest, I actually thought that was our major content update. I did, like, having come in here, I thought that was the content update, and then I saw your thing that said new continent upcoming, and I was like, what?
No.
Oh my god.
New content.
So
New content. Not content.
yeah.
Oh my. Don't confirm that for me, guys. I did
okay.
not.
Sorry.
It's just new large content.
Yeah, there's a big update coming, so that's really awesome. So I'm gonna kind of start from the start of the list. So did they mention if they're opening up Outfit Wars to everyone, as in even if you're not the top 3, you still get to participate against like the top 4 or the top 5 or 27th or whatever, or is it still the top 3 you're gonna play?
Top 3 you're gonna play. I have the
Top 3
three.
you're gonna
I have
play?
the 3 I on there on purpose to help people. I understand selecting the
Okay.
top 3.
'Cause
They have a
I
30
would've
minute. They have a 30 minutes separate now. That means the casters are having the opportunity to watch the second and third place, hopefully in time. I don't know if that's possible.
Well, I don't mind that you guys the casters only cover the first, second, third. I just honestly, as an outfit that there's a good chance we might not make it in because NC Connery is really full of big NC outfits. I was just kind of hoping that maybe they just at least open it up for us to play against the 4th or 5th or 6th or whatever. But if that's something I would like to see. But if it's not happening right now, it's not happening right now.
That is awesome. I really like that. I think that was
Because I don't want to be casted. I don't need to be casted. I just
Well
want to be get
said.
a chance to try the system.
well said. Yeah, because it means you're not gonna have as much experience. You're gonna have a lot of your outfits are gonna have a harder time coming in. That's well said. I think that's maybe a good ask. I'd like to hear Andy and Rails and Justin and Carto's opinion on that if you guys want to post.
Because that's
on Twitter.
something I would really like to see is them open it up to everyone.
I like that.
So the other thing, so the couple other, that's the big one I have. The other small things I have is for the Colossus, looks cool. I love the design. I have a few. So my big thing is I believe it was Rel who said that we're gonna be paying certs to upgrade it. So I'm assuming that means like a racer chassis, maybe a couple different types of guns or turrets or stuff like that. So he did say that we were gonna be certing these things out. So what that sounds like to me is I'm gonna be spending certs into this massive, awesome tank, which is a war asset, which means it's probably going to cost a fair bit. And that's something that not a lot of players are going to be able to use, considering I'm going to be pooling certs into this thing. So it sounds like a 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 cert investment, and I'm only going to get to use this on very small occasions.
Well said. Basically, time is up. You want to add anything at the very end? Are you overall happy with this update?
The last thing, I got one last small thing. The Punisher looks cool. I love the design. I love the way it looks. I really hope they do a number to make sure that this thing's back. Because they really need to take a look and make sure, especially if you can reload grenades from engineer packs and from ammo packs, this could get really spammy really fast. So
Thank you so much, Red Knight. I got to go to the next individual. Appreciate
no,
it.
keep going.
Appreciate it. Let's go to Dig. DIG, how you doing, Maelstrom? And Warcorp.
Hey, Archie. Thank you very much for having us. I just want to say, first of all, guys, that the devs have been absolutely amazing with their transparency as of late, and they need to keep this up. It's been absolutely fantastic lately. Absolutely very positive for the community. It absolutely needs to continue, and absolute kudos to their, even though they're working from home, they're not in an ideal streaming situation at this point. They've managed to get it together and actually produced a really nice stream, even though one teeny tiny little hiccup, but everybody has that. I'm sure everybody does. And if it's great, and it needs to absolutely continue. So to the points, Outfit Wars updates, I've read the patch notes and absolutely welcome all the changes that are in there. I absolutely wholeheartedly agree with especially the prime time sort of allocation slots now. So rather than figures on Millet, there was a huge cheese issue where basically everybody's doing things out of the hours. We all know about the Wuhan clan, rubbish. So now that they're actually able to do it in prime time, everybody's got their game on. Everybody's got a more level playing field. I think it's only positive.
Awesome.
And also, I think it bridges the gap a little bit between Zergfits and Midfits. It gives Midfits a bit more of a chance to actually compete now. Like Dig has 6,000 members, like we're automatically going to get in, really. So now that these changes come in, we probably have a bit more work to do, but hopefully more people will be able to qualify because of those changes.
Awesome.
One thing I do want to raise is the outfit log. The outfit log is absolutely welcome. The amount of times we've had 2 orbital strikes, and then when we actually really need to use them, they're not bloody there, is beyond ridiculous. So I know I've actually got a tool to go to somebody and go, stop bloody using them. So thank you very much to the devs for that. That's absolutely made our day. I will say though on that point that they really need to add a bit more tools for outfit management. So as I mentioned, that we've got 6,000 members. We occasionally like to prune them. But the game doesn't give us the nice ability to do that. It lags to all hell. Every single time it kicks somebody, it has to refresh the whole screen. It takes about 10 seconds per person to kick. So yeah, if they could add a prune button or something like that, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I mean, more higher level sort of outfit.
You have about 30 seconds left. Do you want to give it to Warcourt?
Yeah, I'll give it to Warcourt. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna say outfit update's awesome. Bit of a up and down for me. I didn't like the one that did. What I want to say is we need more quality of life updates for platoons. We usually have like 2 to 3 platoons running regularly, and coordinating them over Discord is absolute chaos. And we like any updates they can do to that is very much appreciated. Again, with like 6,000 members, we can't really keep up. So
awesome.
Yeah, the facility modules, very excited. Just one concern is that it's gonna like make roadblocks really hard in the lane.
I do agree. And at the same time, are you guys overall excited about this new update? Anything you want to say? Like 100% satisfied? 90% of this new update? Like
100% satisfied. Very not satisfied with the last one. That personally pissed me off to no end.
Let's get the chance to basically remember that piss off moment when it come back to you guys, when we have a chance to hear everybody's thing. A Maelstrom, 100% satisfied of this update? Or 50%, 20%, 100%? What is it?
If we had 50% of the content, I would still be 100% satisfied. So yeah, the fact that they're able to bang so much out is fantastic, and it absolutely needs to continue. Yeah.
Awesome. Let me thank you guys so much. We're gonna go basically. I'm so sorry, Sekibetsu. I'm not skipping on purpose. I'm getting DMs basically letting us know that I basically went a little bit beyond time for these specific individuals that did tell me they have doctor's appointments. Let's get a chance to get SPD Hurricane to speak on that behalf. He's just one below you. Do you mind if I do that, Sekibetsu, or you can go next? I don't mind.
That's okay. I can go last. It's all good.
No, you're not last. You're just going right behind SPD Hurricane. That's all. Thank you so much. He's right below you. SPD Hurricane from Hammered. How you doing, buddy? Sorry about that. You got 3 minutes, and then you got to run through the freaking doctor.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Congratulations on your
good.
silver one, by the way.
Oh, me gusta. I liked it. It's buff everything. Buff my Bastion, buff my base, buff my tank, buff my SCP. Oh, it's so good. I can't wait. And for the Connery people, I hope you're ready for a brand new Warp Gate tactics.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
You're too excited. SPD Hurricane. What's basically something that you don't like basically about this update?
My Bastion is gonna die like immediately.
No, it's not. It's gonna take coordination to take it down still. Don't worry.
Oh, I like the logging. Now we can find out who's using the entire war inventory overnight and who's using the Bastion as a personal transport vehicle or what.
Very cool. Very cool. And what about things that you are excited about as far as what you just saw right now? Overall, are you satisfied with what you saw from this update?
Yeah, it was good.
Very cool. Do you want to add anything basically to the developers as for overall? You want to let them know if there's something you want to basically talk about? Like, hey, I don't like this, or I like this, or keep up the good work, anything.
Platoon chat and outfit chat and proximity chat. That's about it.
I think they fixed it. But we have to tell when we go in. Very cool.
Looks all good to me.
Thank you so much, man. SPD Hurricane, thank you so much for basically Sekibetsu from DPSO giving SPD Hurricane to go up. I appreciate it. Anything else you want to add before we go to the next individual?
Shut!
Shots!
Oh my god. Thank you so much. That was SPD Hurricane Hammered. You do have a minute. Do you want to basically continue talking about anything else?
How's your day doing?
My day is doing great.
No, we should give that time to someone else.
Sounds good, buddy. Hey, good luck at work, buddy. Hey, and focus on basically being safe on your drive. Awesome. Sekibetsu from DPSO, how you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Honestly,
So
thank you so
overall-
much for that. I'm gonna give you 4 minutes because of that. I appreciate that.
That's fine. I'll just go by really fast.
You're getting 10 minutes now for being so
No,
nice.
just make it stop.
20 minutes. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
So pretty much for this update, it's pretty fun. I'm excited for this new update coming up. I'm just hoping that this is not gonna overwhelm our dev team. It's pretty much split between like big updates and small updates, like every month, right? As long as I remember. So we're just hope the guys don't burn out. Just try to do it at your pace. The update is coming, but do it.
Awesome. And so everything about this update, are you having, is everybody in DPSO excited about this? What's something you're not excited about?
Anything, probably the new module assets for the bases. We used to do for many of our ops, we go backcap things just to make sure, just keep the lanes going. If bases are like large outposts, like AMP station, if a large facilities like AMP stations, tech plant, have like big turrets, right? It might deter our backcampers from actually going. I'd say probably introduce like a balance, have it be like a Spitfire, like shoot several volleys at once, have a slight delay or long delay, and we continue firing again. Like have them deter those cappers from going through, but not so much that like a huge dedicated force can't get through. So to speak.
Awesome.
What else?
What is something that that you would say overall from the stream, from what you just heard delivery wise, the way they presented it, everything was good in your opinion? It was clear, concise, straight to the point for you?
Oh yeah, pretty much. I think
Very
it was
cool.
pretty good.
Are you guys going to sign up for Alpha Wars Cycle 2?
I'm hoping we are. For Cycle 1, a lot of our people were doing like 16-hour shifts or just, and now it's quite unhealthy. But with the Cycle 2, we are pretty much looking forward to it. Cycle 2 is when prime time usually comes up for Connery as well. So actually have to be on top of our game, sure server that we mean business.
Very cool. You got about 30 seconds. Do you want to basically add anything?
Yeah, pretty much thank you for our content creators, especially you. Thank you for our players, and thank you for our dev team for keeping this game alive for like, oh boy, 8 years.
Cannot
Planetside
believe
2.
this is freaking 8 years old. This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Hands down, well done to all of you guys for making this a legendary game. And I'm going to fail at finding that damn alert. People are just going to start hosting me now. I need to find a way to turn that off as well. Give me a second, guys. Thank you guys so much. It's just going to get out of control in a second here. Oh my god. These guys are amazing at figuring out how to get everything to make noise. Alright. That was
probably mute it in your
I just muted it.
your Windows.
I just muted it. It takes a while to find it, and I found it. Thank you so much, DIG. No, DPSO, Sekibetsu, that's dropping purple smoke from Connery VS. Thank you so much, buddy. We're going to go over to Corrales, because I want to give Corrales some basically a chance to have its event. His name is all the way in the bottom. He is a event coordinator for Community Smash. I'm going to be a part of it with Farah. And we're going to go and reach out to Poonanners, and we're going to get Poonanners to see if he's interested in also casting it. I haven't had an opportunity to send a message to him directly, but I believe he'd be very down. Corrales, how you doing, buddy?
Still incredibly tired.
Oh, I know. Well, you haven't
doing amazing.
slept since our conversation yesterday. I cannot believe it.
I had a half an hour nap.
Dude, I could not sleep before this interview. I mean, whatever we're doing right now. I just would just sleep at, like in the bed. I'm like, come on. Come on. Let me sleep. It just wouldn't work. I was just looking at the... It was painful. And so I'm probably going to pass out after all of this. And that way I can just take a deep breath and relax. But yeah, I'm pretty nervous about doing all this as well. And Corrales, man, Community Smash is coming up. Unbelievable. You're going to have basically the, I think, TR versus NC like we saw in Bastion Smash. But it's going to be even bigger. It's going to be having combined arms play from all different players across. They're going to split them up, try to even it out, and have a great time, an extreme matchup of players. I cannot wait to be a part of it. Farah, are you there?
So, I'm here.
Farah, dude, is also part of that. He's the main co-host over there. Farah, tell me about Community Smash. Let me know about that, and I'll go back to Corrales to basically add on to what you say.
Oh, Community Smash is just a continuation on the same game mode as Server Smash. So community members coming together rather than from a dedicated server. They're coming from a collective group. They'll form two kind of amalgamated teams that are as balanced as well as possible. And we'll just go have a really big fight on a continent, which is awesome.
That is freaking epic, guys. Listen up. That is the Discord location right there. I'm going to spam it basically 3 times, and I'll spam it again after Corrales basically finishes it. If you guys, as an outfit, or as a squad, or as a single player, wishes to sign up, I'm going to be casting it with Farah and Poonanners. You guys saw I pushed this button a lot during that stream, so if you guys don't like that, it's going to be a lot of that. Unless Farah tells me not to, and I'll just be like, oh.
You're not allowed to. I told you.
I can't use it, Dad. Sad face. But anyway,
you can only speak for 1 minute.
That's pretty true. Ladies and gentlemen, Community Smash, the signups are ending in less than 2 days, I believe. May 1st is the sign-off cutoff date. They might extend it because it just happened. You heard it from the developers. They basically announced it. I'm announcing it as well, and we're getting involved as fast as we possibly can to create it to be an epic event. Corrales, when is the actual real match, official match, sorry, going to begin?
Well, the official match is actually planned for the 6th of June, but the signups are already closing around the 2nd of this month, or of the next, just because we need the time to prepare and to get the balance done. But expect the 6th of June to be a incredibly massive Jaeger event where we're hoping to get close to 800 players just to have an amazing time.
I think we can get 800, guys. I want more than that, to be honest. I want to see 1,000 players. I want to see the game just explode and have Carto basically like Twitter out like saying, why are you guys doing this to me? It's going to be legendary. I'm going to see if the developers are going to get excited to help us out during the moderation of that. We're going to try working on some new overlays with Poonanners and Farah and seeing how we can get multiple cameras maybe on the actual stream, switch it over, kind of like what I saw what Rel and Carto did, where we went over to Rel's basically specific stream and then back over to mine, giving us multiple camera works. We're going to basically have to do a lot of work to make it look beautiful. Ideas running across. Of course, you can basically reach out to me. You can reach out to Farah and Corrales and whoever else is involved to add feedback. And if you guys basically were a part of it in the past, I'm sorry, I never was part of it in the past. I'm extremely excited to see Community Smash come out, guys. So please sign up. Let's get a chance to just showcase Planetside 2 in a different light from what we saw in Bastion Smash. And we're going to see the community get together. And I'm looking forward to showcasing all of your names, whoever that's signed up, getting you a chance to speak like this right here after the event so we can hear your fun parts and what you guys did, and also stream your perspective so we can have Twitch showcase a million perspectives and we can make the coolest content videos on Community Smash coming up. One more time, what was the date?
It's going to be the 6th of June.
The 6th of June, ladies and gentlemen. That means we have to cut it off on May 2nd to give us a month to work our ass off, and you know what I mean. It's a lot of work on our part. And so all I can ask for is talk to your teams, get a sign up going, join that Discord. There's 3 things in the announcement tab. You can basically go click on outfit tab to sign your outfit up. You can go to squad to sign your squad up, and you can sign up as a single player. And it's going to ask for your 401k. It's going to ask for your social security number. I'm just kidding. It doesn't ask for that stuff, but it's simple questions. You all know this stuff. Thanks, guys. And Corrales, would you like to add anything about Community Smash before I basically move up to the players talking about the dev stream?
I kind of want to say one thing about the stream, though, and more so about the dev, because personally I'm extremely just ecstatic about streamers, content creators, and actually community events getting, in my opinion, the attention and the promotion that they deserve. And I just had a look at it. I've put in close to 200 hours this month alone on Community Smash.
Well
and
done,
I'm also
man.
doing other stuff with the whole community around it. And I've been incredibly stressed as hell, but
I'm here to help, man. I heard you tell me about it. I'm here to help. And don't stress yourself out. We're all here together to help you out. What can we do to help you reduce the stress? Should I tell Interlude to stop DMing you? What do you need?
I just don't really need anything. I'm personally, this stream actually put a genuine smile on my face, and I'm just happy about it. That's all.
Very cool, man. Corrales, man, a huge heart goes out to you, man. I really want to make sure you know that we all freaking love you, and we're looking forward to basically seeing this community smash work together. I know there's going to be bugs. I know there's going to be some mistakes here and there, and that's all part of the event. And so we'll try our best to make this look good for everyone and give everyone the credit who showed. Thank you so much, Corrales. Ferry, would you like to add anything about community smash before I move up?
No, not this time. You just come back to me when you come back to me.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Corrales. Basically, we're going to come back to you guys, Farrah. We'll talk to you guys about the 3-minute part. I just want to go to the halfway point to get the other community smash and lane smash, which was Reltor. He had to go to work. And let's go up to the next individual. It is K&1. Ladies and gentlemen, we have K&1. Odio GN. I love the fact that you put a hand out there to say that where the place marker is. You're super smart. Thank you for doing that. And ladies and gentlemen, he does not kneel to anyone. Go ahead.
Hey everybody, Arshee, thanks for hosting this and having me. I'm the leader of Kane1, and we qualified for 4th place. Womp womp, for Alpha Wars for NC.
Well done, man. It's really hard to qualify, and you guys honestly deserve a freaking clap across. I mean, Winter Gaming tried.
This will be good though.
So, what are you excited about this update?
The Colossus looks awesome. That's something that's been in the back of the minds of a lot of Planetside 2 players for a long time because it's been in a tech plant. We've been like, man, wouldn't that be cool if that thing was in the game? So the devs have been doing an awesome job lately, and I'm loving it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What other stuff are you excited about? There's a lot of details on this Twitch stream that you can actually look over. Are you excited about the modules asset? Are you basically like excited that this was a mini update compared to their medium works, and then there are larger works coming up next? You've got basically May 16th for Alpha Wars Fight Day. Are you excited about being part of Alpha Wars again? Are you sign up?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Outfit Wars. I think that the changes that they're making for the qualifying is going to be healthy for the game and the community. I'd like to see them tweak some things like vehicle and shield generators. I don't think should contribute to the base caps, and revive and spawn logistics, although they help with base caps if the people are getting revived and spawning at the base and getting kills or capping the points, that helps the caps directly. But they should only get points towards the caps or Outfit Wars if they're actually getting kills, because if you're just spawning in a bunch of new players at a base and they're getting farmed by an experienced outfit, you're not actually helping towards that base cap. And I'd like to see some fine tuning in stuff like that, which it seems like they're working on.
Very cool. And you've got about a minute and 40 seconds. Would you like to talk about the exact stream you just watched? Overall good, 100%, 90%. What could be worked on if you're basically not giving it 100%? Good. This feedback is very important, so that way they can actually give you the quality you deserve.
I didn't get a chance to watch the whole stream, but I watched your recap and I listened to everybody else. I think that I'd like to see some changes to the qualifying in terms of, instead of being top 10 players per base, I think it should be top 12 because that'll incentivize full 12-man squads, because I think that they made it top 10 to discourage the zerging so that you don't just throw 96 plus on a base and then the fights aren't fun. Just incentives and disincentives would be great.
Oh, that's actually, yeah. I mean, I didn't even, well said. That is, I don't know why I didn't think that. Good job. You just blew my mind.
The outfit logs are great. I think that's a great thing. And hereticals permission suggestions were something to consider. I think those were pretty good.
Awesome.
And although my outfit would not benefit from it because we never get above a platoon, Arathi's suggestions for outfit waypoints would be really helpful to a lot of the bigger outfits. And I think that the devs should consider listening to those guys. They run some huge outfits. And I think the devs should try to accommodate the outfit leaders as much as they can.
Very cool. Well said, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Anything else you want to basically add? So you had a great basically update. 100%?
I think I'd give it like a 95%.
Awesome. What's the 5%? I want to hear about the 5%. All you guys are too damn nice.
I was really, really hoping that they would enable us to trade the resources outside of the Sanctuary, or at the very least give us like a 5-minute grace period so that if you leave the continent to go to Sanctuary, you could go back, because the queue times could get really annoying.
Thank you for somebody giving me that awesome feedback. Ladies and gentlemen, that was K1. He does not kneel to anybody. I watched him on stream, except for that max unit. Makes you kick him out. I saw that live on stream. I'm just kidding. That was, how do you say your name again?
It's Odeon.
Odeon. Thank you so much, Odeon. And we're going to come back to all of you getting a chance to hear the feedback that you want to give to other players and do a very quick run through. We're going to go to the next individuals. We're Mercenaries. Merc. They are from Connery TR. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the leader Lepolos here and Warbird, and I'm from Connery TR. That's why I know them. How you doing, Lepolos?
Hey, good to see you, Archie.
Good to see you, buddy. And would you like basically go ahead and begin now?
Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff is straightforward. Obviously, great new content coming out. Loving the Colossus Punisher looking. Warbird, do you see the Punisher there with a bit of the different grenades?
I'm so excited! It's going to be part of our comps.
Yeah, definitely going to be interesting to see how that gets balanced around some of the different roles. I'm sure that will be changed as it goes along, but yeah, it's definitely going to be a little bit fun playing with another PS1 weapon.
100%.
The other thing I thought was quite interesting was the modules. I mean, right now it looks like a click and point interface, and it'll be interesting to see how that interacts with battles, I think, overall.
Well said. I agree. That could be a game changer, or it basically means that you can't put a module down until somebody doesn't have the point. It means you have to put it before they show up. That means you have to be like kind of RTS level, not the, okay, I know there's 1 second left, I'm just going to screw you. It'd be interesting to see how they actually design that. You guys have about 2 minutes. You want to basically go to Warbird?
Yeah, I mean, actually, I'd be interested in asking Warbird, like, and while we're on the modules, modules in PS1 were a thing that you had to deliver to bases. I'd actually be interested to know, Warbird, if you're thinking that would be interesting to see on the map again in this scenario instead of just a point and click interface.
Yeah, I actually think that it would be neat if we had a centralized location where people are fighting over module withdrawal from a certain place on the map, and then you had to physically, like, you had to do the logistics to bring the module from point A to the base that you wanted to install it in, instead of just being able to click on.
I think that'd be legit. And would you like to pulsate on the mini map and let everybody know where the module is and be really like bright and yellow?
Just like just like an LLU, 100%. We need LLU runs in Planetside too.
Do you know how legit that would be? Combined Arms would be officially made if we gave bases the ability to grab the module and move it back to take the base in less than 10 seconds. If you want to be that good.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I think it would be fantastic. I love that idea.
Way too excited.
Yeah, I mean that goes into the logistics play in general. I mean, we're with the outfit wars, right? We've seen a increase in the focus on the amount of killing, but some of our members lament over the lack of objectives, or sorry, not objectives, but recognition for logistics. Medics and Eng are getting cut out of the kill board, I believe. So anything we can do to try and support people who play that style of play too would help keep them in the game, I think.
Awesome.
Right.
You guys have about, let's say, 10 seconds. You want to go ahead and wrap it up and let me know, was this 100% in your opinion, this new update, this mini update? Is there anything you don't like about it?
I'm not going to give it a number. I'm going to say I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm excited to play with the Punisher and the Colossus. That's as far.
Sounds good. No problem. I am basically looking at it on Lepolos. What about you, buddy?
Yeah, no, it's very positive outlook. The changes to the outfit wars to be more focused is a positive. For us, we're probably still not participating. The 3-sided battle for competitive mode just doesn't really speak to us. High motivation, but the outfit wars qualification actually does look a lot more interesting.
Oh, sorry, too excited. I'm not pushing buttons. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Warbird. Thank you so much, Lepolos. And last question: are you guys interested in doing Community Smash?
We haven't looked into it at this time.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that, guys. Thank you, Warbird and Lepolos, and we're going to come right back to you so we can hear your opinions of other players. We're going to go in the bottom and finish these because the visuals up. So we have the next person. It is Cheryl Platt. How you doing, buddy?
I'm fine, thanks.
Thank you so much for basically being so patient, everybody down there. I know we're going from the top to bottom because it's easier on stream to click to find you guys. Cheryl Platt, tell me about your outfit, MM. Where are you guys from?
Yeah, I'm from Millennium Marines. It's a Turn Republic outfit on Miller.
Awesome.
We are mostly Russian outfit. We are now multi-language outfit, but we start recruiting like months ago for European players. So the core of our outfit are Russian players. So what I saw on this dev stream, the first is patch optimizations are good, but I think devs have to take as much time as they need for patching. The main thing players want is good quality of patches. Giving those observer cameras was a great idea. For example, our outfit member Dobyak streamed Buster and Smash for the whole Russian community, and people were super excited with those streams. Contest for content creators is great. I really like to watch that fantastic videos about my beloved game. I also do some content, even I'm not so good in video editing, to won those 10k debris cash. About Outwear's Wars changes. Our outfit finished on the 6th place during last Outfit Wars qualification, mainly because big outfits capture a lot of bases during nighttime. In general, all changes are great, all except 10 top 10 outfit players that gain points. I think it's not the best idea for the new system, as outfits have to split their people to gain maximum points during qualification phase. Last top 10 system was made to handle the situation with capturing bases, while they gain outfit points through capturing bases. Now it works only with gaining resources, so maybe they could think to increase these numbers or switch off this feature during qualification phase at all. About new gun, it looks interesting, like mix of usual gun and class related tool, via grenade launcher. Lots of outfits are great, thank you very much, devs. Facility model seems like more variety for outfit leaders. Still, I think they have to think about rewarding platoon leaders with some stuff that could help them on the battlefield, because not all platoon leaders are outfit leaders. So if they will be given some stuff for their work as platoon leaders that could help them to attack or defend bases, it will be great. About Colossus tank, it has 4.5 thousand HP, and those defenses abilities like Bubble looks really powerful. Still, I think it will be quite expensive, so it will be balanced. Unfortunately, I didn't saw on stream news about Chinese and Russian localizations because Russian community is super hyped with the upcoming Russian localization, and it's quite hard for our players to handle with English because it's MMO still, and it's hard for lots of players to play this game in English. We have some tools to make Russian localization, but it's not as good as official one. So I hope they will post the news about Russian localization soon, and of course our community will be very excited with this. We are going to help them on PTS to test these localizations, and of course we are going to improve and do some ads after these localizations will go live.
Very well said, buddy. I couldn't basically stop you. You were basically on point. MM from Charlotte, I'm going to ask you a question right now, and I'm giving you more time, guys, because this is very important for me. Charlotte, you represent the Russian community. It sounds like it right now to me that you have an opportunity to speak English and you speak Russian. Is that correct?
Да, конечно. Могу и по-русски.
Awesome. So I have a player down below named Matong who does translations for the entire Soltech server that made this Soltech event happen. Well done, Matong. I love you, buddy. We'll get to you in a minute. Are you interested in being the translator for the developers? Because when they start pushing out that data and you have the opportunity to see the text in Russian and Chinese, can you help? Or you know people that can help them? Or they have to go hire people?
Yeah, we already have some teams that could help on PTS, and me also I'm going to help with that and test those localization patches because for our community, for Russian community, it's
You're going
the
to bring
big problem
thousands of people,
because
man. It's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be...
yeah.
I played with Russians, man. I just got zerged against it
Yes.
all the time.
All
You guys
Russian outfits are super excited with the upcoming localization. So I think that we need the good localization because now we have some slang. And it is very similar to to English words, because, for example, we name the Thunderers like Thunderers in Russian. We name Vanguards like Vanguards in Russian.
Very
And
cool.
if we will have the names of these things that we already name in English way, uh, it will be hard to cooperate with new players who will play in with this Russian localization, and if they translate it like in Russian style. So we are going to handle the situation on PTS.
Awesome. Well said, buddy. And can you give me the last little piece about the developer stream? 100% positive. Would you be able to give me like a rating, or is there anything they should basically address? And then we're going to go next.
I'm looking forward. I just want to say that devs did a great job, returning lots of the players back to their project, and also forced players to join outfits, adding this new currency. If we talk about my outfit, after 2 years of inaction, we're back in the game, playing with 3 squads in prime time and enjoying the game every evening. So I guess outfit focus will be a priority for further development. Militar was able to increase the cooperation between outfits, and I think it's also the result of this outfit focused work. I also hope that devs could open implementing outfit decals into the game, because lots of communities like Sector GPU, Los Piratas, maybe some sort they want really these decals to be implemented. Maybe they could sort some of gifts, so they do not need to mark those decals as player studios, so no need to pay revenue.
No problem. We already know about that. We'll come right back to you as far as that's concerned. I went beyond my time for you because I know that you are representing community. No problem. We'll come right back to you. At the very end, everybody have a chance to actually say specific data to developers away from the stream. I just knew that as soon as you said you speak Russian, I was like, I have somebody. Finally, I have Matong, and now I have you, and I love you. Thank you so much for basically representing yourself right now. We'll come back to you in just a minute. Let's get to the next individual. We got Ari4 Ducky. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing good. Welcome for having us.
Of course, I apologize for the basically a little delay there. I was always looking for the Russian piece, and I finally found it. Continue.
Well, even those guys have need the time to talk about it because, after all, it was always a little bit of English-based game. So even for the Chinese and the Russians, I know they want to have a game that also helps them out. So
It's
I
gonna be
don't even
amazing.
care. If
They have a huge population coming in. It's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah, that was because of the well, actually, the servers that they have in Russian went off, so they needed to come to the European servers or Australian or the English of the American servers. So yeah, even in us, we are seeing a lot of Russians now coming into our outfits. So yeah, I'm really hoping that they also bringing in the nicer stuff in.
Very cool. And what are you most excited about? And where are you guys from? Tell me where you're from and all that stuff. RE4, where you guys located?
Yeah, RE4 is the Reapers. It's a Cobalt, Cobalt NC, outfit, and I think we are the biggest coordinated NC outfit currently in the game. More or less coordinated in doing really some coordinated stuff. Of course, we have a lot of other ones. So, but I think we're still the biggest kind of organized one. So
very cool, man. I actually had a chance to see you guys on Alpha Spotlight. It was legendary. So about this update right now, what about this personal update? Are you excited about the module assets? Are you excited about the Colossus tank? What are you excited most about?
Well, I'm actually excited about everything. Of course, the new outfit wars. Everybody is already saying about this. I don't want to talk about it that much, but yeah, I really think we in our outfit actually need to have a really discussion on doing some kinds of stuff also with the new Colossus. Because also with the Bastion, I think we are the only outfit that is actually trying to have every time if we are having a Bastion, we wanted to have a sort of lottery so that people that actually wants to fly Bastions actually have getting a chance to do so. So it's not every time the same dude is coming in. We're trying to actually do some nice things for also for the other guys that are in the outfit. I think with the Bastion of the Colossus will maybe be the same. I don't know. Even with the building phase that is coming in, I think we really need to have some kind of cooperations going in. Also, I really like that the content creators are actually getting really some awesome work going in and actually deserve the credits that they are getting. I really dig it. Also, all the movies that are coming in, all the clips that we're seeing. I really hope that also Twitch streamers are getting also the well-deserved compliments that they're doing for also the community by streaming the game when they have, like me. I did a lot of help out even in the early days of Planetside 2 by doing shoutcasting for Scrim Master tournaments and kinds of things. So yeah, I really hope that one will also coming in. And I'm actually hoping that we as a community, now we had the Bastion Smash, that we can also now trying to make a Colossus event on Jaeger. That would be really cool, so that we actually had everything that actually is possible, even being possible in Planetside 2.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Is that basically 100% satisfied with this event, this new mini update, or is there something you don't like?
Well, I think everything is really 100%. Definitely the outfit logs. I'm really, I really like that one, so that I don't have to whine against the console members in the side or outfit. What happened with all the orbital strikes? Then I'm actually always telling about I want that one, but I'm not getting it. So that one is really cool for my.
Very cool. Thank you so much, and I appreciate it. And that was from RE4, and I just got a message from Gilo. I apologize that PIL is not in there. It's because I don't have Snipsdil here, and I typically want to respect those who actually show up. But the PIL is coming, guys, to a theater near you in September. Look forward to signups. I don't have any for their info. Typically, I can't go and farm and find those individuals to give me the link so I can start spreading it. So I always respect those who actually physically are patient and waiting their turn. And so if I ever get Snipsol interested in showing up to a stream, we're going to go and drop in on there. I'm looking forward to seeing PIL as well. It's a 6v6 tournament, which is a lot of heavy infantry based. Lots of bans, lots of ways to make it to where it's like kind of like watching a CSGO match in a sandbox game called Planetside 2, which is freaking epic. Well done to all of our communities that are making epic events coming out. Lane Smash and Community Smash are coming to you very soon. So make sure you sign up for Community Smash. Lane Smash is literally starting on May 1st. The signups for Community Smash is ending on May 2nd. Please go sign up, or you are not going to be part of these epic events, and you're going to regret it when I'm showcasing your outfits and your players with Farah, with Poonanners, and of course other Twitch streamers out there like Faber1, Commander Sirius. Oh my god, I shouldn't have done that. Winter Gaming and Project Incursus. Kamikaze. Oh no, I did not have a list. I love you all. You know I do. PSB battles. Oh god. All right. Thank you so much. From RE4, we're gonna go over to RVNX. RVNX Fashion and Time Trooper. How you guys doing?
Hey Archie, good to be here.
Please tell me where you guys from, and let people know. What time is it for you right now?
It's about 7 and 6 a.m. here. So, thank you for hosting this, and thanks to Des for their continued transparency. It's really good to see that. So we are the last Ravens, RavenX, one of the largest and organized outfits on Soltech, English outfits, I should say. One of the 5 that is currently active. As for this update that the devs just talked about, it was really positive. Hard to assign a number to it, but amongst the things that we're excited about, we're really excited to see a new weapon asset, the outfit tools, quality of life upgrades from the log, new anti-bastion tools from the Colossus, expanded outfit impacts of modules, outfit war changes are all very good. What we were especially excited to see was that they are aware of the Soltech timer issue. That's been a problem for Soltech ever since it was updated, and it's really awesome to see that that's finally on their radar, and that'll hopefully get fixed soon. So that's something that's been broken across Soltech server for at least a year and a half. If there's anything we would say that wasn't just completely positive, it's that we really hope there's a more quality of life coming. It's great to see that they've got stuff, and we hope to see more. We think that DIG really hit it on the nail on the head with the quality of life, outfit quality of life being a really important aspect. What that fellow from the Russian community, Sheraplet, said from alpha decal implementation would be great, and more localization for the various languages, especially on Soltech. Some things that we're unsure about is the new assets from the Punisher. Someone mentioned earlier the grenade launcher might be a bit spammy. How the modules are going to work, they haven't given details yet, so we're not going to say too much about it. Cautiously optimistic, and we're hoping that base builders won't hopefully get spammed too much with all these new assets and these new tools coming into it, because Celtic has got a funny meta with that kind of thing. We are hoping that there's also going to be more stuff with outfit quality of life, ranks, new rank symbols for the various new ranks, and just the automation of the turrets on modules is an interesting one. That's about all we have to say on that.
Well said. Let's go to the individual for fashion. Do you want to add anything? You have plenty of time at the 30 seconds. Fashion is AFK. No problem. Time Trooper, I'm going to ask you a personal question. Tell me about the overall. Was it like, so were you fully satisfied with what they presented, or were you not satisfied with some aspects? Would love to hear that data.
Sorry, the aspects of what, sorry?
Of this dev stream, of this mini update. Everything on here is basically 100% happy, or like basically some pieces you're not happy with?
I would say largely happy. The only thing I would say was that we might like to see more of is just kind of faction specific implementation of new asset. You know, it becomes difficult to identify certain assets when they get brought in sometimes, and faction specific stuff is always awesome to see. So I don't know, a small complaint, but if they could make somehow the Colossus tank faction identifiable somehow would be awesome.
Very cool. I basically agree as well, man. That'd be pretty amazing. If they had something specific to each one, I'd like to see Bastions, like you just described, to be decked out as a VS version, decked out as the NC version, decked out as a TR version. That's when it's like unbelievable. We're actually watching, basically, I'm to say it again, StarCraft 2 in Planetside 2. Some epic movement.
Absolutely, they can add colors to it. Colors makes it easily identifiable, but at the end of the day, a lot of us picked our factions based just on our outfit factions, at least.
A
Based
lot of
on the art
NSO
assets.
stuff is coming out, but it's hard to basically make that choice until they know 100% it's a good product. And so I agree that they're doing the right choice to go down the neutral points and then shift it into a faction specific, which would be really cool. I think that's what I would do if I was a dev, but they have to say it, don't confirm me. Thank you so much, Time Poocher and Fashion. I appreciate it, guys. And anything else you want to add before I go down?
Yeah, Soltec server is awesome. Come join us if you are in English speaking. There are actually English outfits there. We recently spearheaded the Battle of the Bastions outfit, collaborating with Korean, Chinese, Russian, Japanese outfits. So, you know, Soltec is not dead to to English speakers. Please come join us.
I'm sorry. Guys, we did Battle of the Bastions at Soltec, and it was legendary. Mauton and Time Trooper did so much freaking work to gather everyone, and it's on Twitch. It's on my video tab. I'm also going to be posting on YouTube very soon. Not very soon, I apologize. As best as I possibly can. There's just so much editing work I got to do. I'm going to cry in the corner. Thank you so much, Time Trooper. And let's go to the next individual. We've got SKL. Kastar, I think he's currently completely muted, probably watching the stream. Give him 5 seconds to basically unmute himself. If not, we'll skip him. We'll come back to him. And did I miss anybody above? I know I skipped somebody above. And if you're still here, let me know. I'll go back up to you above. If not, I'm going to go down next list. And nope, I didn't miss anyone. Let's go to T. T, Thel, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up?
Thank you so much for being so patient. I know this is the only way I can make it fair for everyone, and you're amazing. I know your outfit and tags are the ones that are the last. I promise you will start first the next time I do this, going backwards. So don't worry, guys. The people in the middle get screwed the most, I guess, but whatever.
It's fine. I'm already playing Planetside too much, so a little bit time here is fine. So thanks for having me.
I love you, Phil. Thank you for that, man. All right, go ahead. 3 minutes. Begin. Tell me
Yeah,
what T, where are you from, all that stuff.
Well, of course, I'm from T, Outfit and Cobalt. That was formed because of Outfit Wars, basically. And there's a merger for Medkit and X-Tech. But yeah, let's go about this update. Right. The thing that I want to see is a good Outfit Wars title first and foremost. Outfit Warrior or just Warrior is not enough. It's just a generic, in my opinion, especially the last one, a generic title that should be just better. hands down, and saying, yeah, it's the alpha state of Outfit Wars is not an excuse. That's weak.
I want to add on to that to make sure it comes out of my mouth too. I
Mm-hmm.
had about 20 DMs from all the members who got their outfit rank that also wish to have it. So Fel isn't the only one. A lot of people would like to have the Outfit Warrior title because of the amount of work of hell they went through for those 2 weeks. If it
Yeah.
wasn't hell, I probably would say Warrior's enough for you. And because I was a part of that 2 weeks of hell as non-player, as literally everyone's therapist, I think it would be. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a professional at any of the kind. I was just basically a cheerleader to help everyone basically calm down. But again, Fel is right about that. I don't know if basically how to say it. Outfit Warrior versus Outfit. It'd be nice to have the Outfit Warrior. Maybe Outfit Warrior Alpha. I don't know, but you get the idea.
I agree that I mean, it's difficult, right? Like, let's say in T for us, we played so much, right? Because the system was like you had to play every day to like to get points, right? It was all day every day for like 2 weeks, and we played an insane amount. And people that didn't get an outfit like on Desolation should also get the title. What's up, Archie?
No, I'm sorry. I just saw like I'll pay Archie for therapy. Don't pay attention to me. Keep talking.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
I'll just keep talking for 10 minutes then.
No, you got another minute. Tell me about the
fine.
update.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
know.
excited about it?
Okay, and then let's get to the changes to Outfit Wars in the timing. So let the 8-hour time frame, I think, is really nice because it incentivizes like playing at prime time for the points. So it's not ghost capping at night at 4 a.m. for us. So less of that and more of actual gaming. So that's nice. About that new SMG weapon, what is it called again?
Oh, it's right there. It's the
Punisher,
new
yeah.
Punisher.
Punisher, yeah.
You're gonna be punishing
Yeah.
people with that. I can tell. I can see in your
Yeah,
eyes.
I know. I'm gonna do that, but I the weapon, like the normal weapon, is nice. I guess it's nothing groundbreaking, of course, but the underbarrel grenade launcher is I really don't like that. And I think that a lot of people in the outfit also don't like it because it's more explosive damage, it's more EMP. Like, especially that EMP thing is going to be ridiculous if it's resupplied with ammo packs because EMPs do a lot of, have a lot of impact in the game. Like, gets rid of all the shields. And if everybody runs around with that thing, then it's going to be too much. And also we already have a thumper for explosives. We already have a tranquility for like slowing people down. Come on, there's enough of the area of
You're
effect
doing
damage
fantastic.
weapons, the EMP
You basically hit the 3-minute mark. Go ahead and finish.
Sorry for that word.
No problem. You're
EMP
doing fantastic.
stuff.
I'm helping you. Shh, don't worry.
I
Phil,
don't want
Phil,
more of this stuff.
One of the things I'm going to tell you right now
shooting
is
people in the face.
One of the things I'm going to tell you is that I don't believe that weapon is going to have that ability because if it did, everyone would just use that weapon. There's no point to use any other weapon because it's the only weapon you should use in the world. I think that's going to be costing something along the lines that would never be able to be spammable. So that's my opinion. Let them have a chance to balance it. We'll have a conversation with Rel. We're going to do an interview with him as well, get a questioning on that. And that patch is only coming in June, so we're not going to really know what it is yet, but we have plenty of feedback we can give him on that. How's your experience of this, other than, it sounds like we just docked 10% of that score, 90%? It looks like you like it. Is there anything else you don't like?
Well, it's mainly the underbarrel thing, and it's not really because of the underbarrel thing as a single item, but it's more the grand scheme of things, right? We already like the last few updates with the tranquility and the thumper and all that stuff. It adds up, right? And it's more about the mentality. Like, we don't need more spam. We need better quality fights. And it's just this is a symbol for the direction the game is moving in. And I think we need to move back to quality fights, not spam or explosive stuff. Come on, shoot people in the face, get shot at, have a fun game, have a fun time.
I have a question
that's
for
my
you.
opinion.
I'm going to basically come back to you as soon as I get a chance because we're going to go down to the bottom. I'm going to go right back to you. I have a question directed for you, okay? Because I know the style of play that you like to play and more of that focus. Now we're taking that focus away from you. I can understand that pain. We'll come back to you again. Thel, thank you so much. I just basically went up to 4 minutes for you. Love you, man. We'll come right back to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course. Let's go to TAFT. TFT, how you doing, bud? TATF. TATF. I was trying to zoom in with my eyeballs. It's so small. TATF. Red Wolf Doctor. Where are you from? Tell everybody about that.
Howdy.
Thank you so much for coming, man. I appreciate
everyone.
the patience.
That's cool. I'm Red Wolf Doctor. I'm the Planetside 2 division leader for TATF. We are a NC outfit on Miller. We're European based. We have over 2,000 members. We're pretty much a casual outfit who just does platoons on a daily basis, stuff like that. At the risk of a bit of shameless self-promotion, we are running a charity platoon on the 2nd of May in aid of Medicine Sans Frontières. So
guess what?
if
I'm going to be
anyone's
there.
Miller, join us. Yes, join us there. It'd be great. And donate, of course, to the cause. That's also.
Can you? I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you. Because of what you're doing, you're going to get this an additional 2 more minutes on top of it. Please tell us what this charity is about, because it's a big cause. It's a really, really good cause, and I really want everybody to know about it. Please.
Yeah. Well, one of our members was suggesting that, obviously, given the events surrounding coronavirus and all the stuff going on with healthcare and health work, stuff like that. Yeah, the idea of, could we put our big member base to use? Could we potentially get something going? And one of them suggested, how about a charity event? I thought, okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll try that out, see how that goes. And we start thinking up events. And because we're quite a Planetside 2 based outfit, we said, okay, how about a 24-hour platoon? And we jumped on it, got loads of people on it. We've got other people running other events and other games, doing giveaways, etc. And actually, to be fair, we set up an original goal for €1,000, and already, even though we haven't even reached the 2nd of May yet, we've overtaken that goal completely. It's now €1,520, so it's great. It's great that people have donated. People from the outfit, people from other outfits as well. And if you are one of those who donated, thank you very much. That is awesome. That's fantastic. And mainly, it's just. It was kind of that. It's kind of like, what can we do? Could we bring our gaming community to help people out somehow, more than just sort of, I'm not sure, advertising or just gaming? Could it be, some more than the sum of its parts, really? And here we are, yeah, nearly the 2nd of May. We've already overreached our goal, and it's already going really well.
What is it for? Are we basically going to be charity, giving it to please.
We are giving it to Medicine Sans Frontières in Ireland. The member who set it up is based in there, and that's where it will be.
What are they going to do with it? This might ask. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
What are their main focuses? Their main focus is COVID-19, right? Making sure they have basically support over there, right?
Yeah, I imagine that will probably be where most of the money go. Also providing things like PPE, protective equipment to workers there, and helping people who,
Awesome. This is my first charity stream. I have no idea basically the right format to talk about. I just couldn't say that name. It was very difficult. And thank you so much, Red Wolf Doctor, and your entire organization basically running this charity stream to help out people out. This is like the first time I've seen it, other than Kamikaze's charity stream that he did for Australia on what happened with the entire, what was it, like 300,000 animals died? That's ridiculous. I don't know if that. That. Oh my God. Long story short, thank you, Red Wolf Doctor, for basically doing that. Now, it sounds like you're a doctor, Red Wolf. I'm just kidding.
I wish.
Just joking. So tell me more about this update. I'm going to basically give you now your time to talk about it.
It looks great. I think it's great that they've got lots of new stuff, that it's not just a sort of passive fix update, that they've actually got loads of cool new stuff coming out. Because one of the fears we had not too long ago in 2019 was, will Planetside 2 survive? We were wondering, oh, God, is it going to keep going? But it's great to see that, yes, it's keeping going, and it's more than that. It's firing up. All this great stuff's coming out, all these new updates coming out. And it's great to see that lots of people are still on it. I mean, speaking about this update, the Colossus looks awesome. I do share concerns about things like gameplay balance and whether people will, just C4 spam it and blow it up in one go. But at the same time, it's great to see what kind of strategies people will come up with, when they do that. And the same thing goes for the Punisher. That also looks. I do share, again, concerns about grenade spam and what that will mean, but then, it hasn't been balanced yet, so we'll see about that. The other thing that I thought was really cool was the community content creator. I thought that was a really cool idea. The video that they showed was amazing. It'd be great to see a lot more of that stuff coming out, because all the clips in there just really goes to show you how fun Planetside 2 is and what it's all about, and that was really good. Beyond that, I think I was pretty happy with the outfit. The remaining the update. The remaining 10% is just sort of, I don't know, skepticism that I always reserve for games and updates and things like that.
What are you skeptical about?
Oh, I'm not sure. It's 10% unknown. I've just learned over gaming just not to have 100% faith in any update. It's nothing personal. It's just something may go wrong or something might not go so well or whatever. There was nothing in particular about what the update said. It all looks great. I look forward to using it, a lot of it. And it's also good that they've addressed things in Outfit Wars. New scoring system should be really good. That looks also great.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for all that basic information. And what do you not like about this update at all? Like, right, is there something that you can give feedback on, like in the stream, or you enjoy the clear conciseness from the developers?
I suppose one thing I wanted to see more is they talked a little bit about the outfit war and how small the actual battle was. I mean, I remember when we played, it was kind of like, what? Hang on, it's over now. It wasn't that long because we're all used to 90-minute alerts, and it was over like that. And I suppose I wish they talked a bit more about making it longer.
They did.
Or making it more.
They made it disc to 750 points instead of 500. That's basically a good. That's a good 50% more time, which is great. It gives you guys a chance to run a couple more times. Yep.
Yeah, well received. I think that's great. That was
on the
kind
patch
of my
notes. Rel did a fantastic job basically adding that detail in there, and there's a lot of good intel. But I still would look forward to basically seeing. We're going to do a Rel interview after I get a chance to talk to him and identify if he's ready for the questions that everybody's going to be addressing. So I will open up a Discord channel for outfits to ask one question. If you're a community leader, you get your question, of course, such as like what we saw from our community managers. I mean, the community organizers. Those individuals get their question as well. I just would basically specific players will get their questions, like the content creators, streamers, those guys who put in a ton of effort to make our content look cool. We'll get their one question. So you guys will also get one question that you can ask directly to a developer, and they'll answer it live on stream, which will be really cool, like what we're doing right now.
Awesome.
I just don't know when. But thank you so much, by the way. Red Doctor, everybody. Red Wolf Doctor. Let's go next individual. We've got TW C2, the wild cards. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
Of course, man. You guys mind if I take a restroom break, and then I'll be right back? Let me just go to this restroom. I've been holding it way too long.
Do it, man.
Thank you so much. I'm actually dying inside. I thought I could hold it for the entire thing, but I'm going to be right back for just 2 minutes. I'm going to put beer back symbol. Thank you, guys. Awesome. Beer back's on. Boom. New screen. We are back. Thank you guys so much for basically being patient. I was dying inside. And thank you guys once again. We're going to go ahead and begin right where we left off. We have right there the wild cards from Connery VS. How you doing, buddy? Go ahead and begin.
Hey, man. Oh, hey, thanks for letting me join the stream.
Of course. Thank you so much for basically signing up. You're awesome. Go ahead.
Hey, so yeah, Truly's with Wildcards and Connery VS. We got about 2,100 members. You know, we're 70% casual, 30% tryhards. We had a lot of problems with the outfit wars, so a few of the changes they talked about were quite nice, especially the qualifying, because we had a lot of team kill problems and in-faction fighting, so that was nice to hear. Whether or not that fixes it, I still don't know. I'm still a little skeptical, but knowing that the in the actual war itself is going to be around 1,500 points, that's definitely a big plus for me. So. Oh man, where do we even start with some of the other updates? The Punisher and the Colossus, they just look completely OP. I don't even know where to start with that stuff. It sounds fantastic. I'd love to see the underbarrel work as well as it does, as it's character specific, but I'm very skeptical about that ever being balanced. Same with the Colossus, unless it's only brought out when the Bastion's around. I'm pretty skeptical that'll ever be balanced as well. But very cool to see. I was part of the original Planetside, so it'd be cool to see, especially the Punisher come out.
Very, very cool, man. I'm excited to see the Punisher as well.
Oh yeah, Planetside 3 confirmed. Yeah, hey. I'm kidding.
Somebody finally saw it. I was like thinking, like, is anybody going to call this out? And I was like, okay, this is dumb.
Oh, I wrote that down when he was talking about it. I was like, oh, I totally have to mention that.
That's awesome. Me too. I did the same thing. That was really cool.
But yeah, some of the other updates, like the module assets, that sounds fantastic. Again, might be a little OP, but you never know how the balance will work out when it finally does come out. As everybody else mentioned, the outfit logs is going to be fantastic for our leadership, especially. I know they have some problems with that.
Yep.
The one thing I'd like to see more of is some more focus on newer players. I do know there's a lot of issues, trying to keep the game still fun for a lot of people, right? But people coming into this game, it's so overwhelming and there's so much content and they're adding more and more and more content every update. It's got to be super overwhelming for new players. I took a couple years off in this game and coming back with, the construction and the Bastion and all these other things, it was very overwhelming to start learning all of this again. So I imagine new players coming in, it's got to be very overwhelming. So I'd love to see more focus on them and bringing more for them, but maybe in a future update.
Well said. I think basically that future update could be coming our way. And how was your overall experience of this dev stream?
Oh, I love the fact that they're still connected with the community. It's hard enough to see that in any other video game. The fact that they do it with Planetside 2, and it's 8 years in now. It's I love to see that they're still around, and the dev videos, man. I would love to see more highlights of some of the community videos. It's great that they bring that up. So.
I agree. That was one of the things that shocked me. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool to watch.
Oh, I love it. Especially, it'd be nice to see a few more streamers come out. Like, I just started trying to stream. I'm not doing great with it, but hey, having more streamers out there, Twitch streamers on Planetside too. There's not many of them, so it'd be great to see more of that and a lot more highlights of that too.
Do me a favor. On my ArsheeTV Discord at the very top of the channel, there's a self-promotion section. If you promote yourself there, I'll be able to see your channel. I'll get excited to watch you. I only basically pay attention to those who post in self-promotion because that's my way of respecting those who actually step out of their shell and actually are willing to connect with me. I'm like, you post there, I watch your stuff. I learn about you, and I'm looking forward to raid you. If you don't post there, I don't raid you. That's like my community, my friends. So I'd love to get a chance to see you post there, and I'm looking forward to basically calling you out and actually learning more about your streams, man. I appreciate it.
Will do. Awesome, man. Thanks. And yeah, I'm always hosting stuff about the wild card. So
awesome, man. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it. That was the wild cards, everybody. Let's go to the next individual. I think he's currently ready. From who? Canadian. How you doing, Canadian?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm doing well.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, it's good to see you as well, Archie.
Please take it away. Where are you from?
I am from an Emerald outfit called Hooligans, aka Who. We're mainly an air outfit.
I'm sorry.
I've heard
I had
that.
to say that. Okay.
It's okay. Everybody goes through that phase. I can't say I've had the strongest faith and the strongest relationship with the developers. I can't say pilots have in general. So I'm actually really happy to see these past updates. I don't really consider them targeting us, but I do think they are good steps forwards because a lot of the a lot of the balance changes, they go back and forth, but these are just straight up upgrades to the game, and the best part is the consistent interaction, the streams, and the snappy changes. I participated in the infantry outfit, and we were doing outfit wars, so I was actually really happy to see that change, the change for the points system, and the way outfits would capture bases. I think it is ill timed, but at least they just pushed it out straight away. They, that's a positive trait, not a negative one. The general good of the upcoming changes for meta, I mean, it's going to include newer tactics and play styles. It's going to be pretty cool to see how they proliferate. And I think that's good for large platoons, for larger outfits. The Punisher, it seems like it's going to get nerfed. I don't know how they're going to nerf it because every class gets its own separate type of grenades. But from playing PSA, I love the impulse grenades.
Oh, you were there with me. Yes.
You slap on the SMG and then you run around like you're the assault character, because you can use yourself to boost around, or you can shoot the side of tanks and you can flip them over. That was really fun.
Yeah.
I really hope that doesn't come into Planetside.
What? You? I'm just kidding. You're amazing. You're amazing.
I mean, look, it'd be really fun, but I don't think this weapon would be super balanced. The
Don't
ammo
worry.
count
Let
for-
things fly. Let things fly. Like the 8 point, basically nobody can sit on it. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. We're not going to do
I
the
think
lobby
the
what we did.
The ammo count is going to be the balancing factor for how many of these things you run. So I don't think it's going to be too huge of an issue team play wise. I just think if the stats as an SMG are too strong, then the weapon will be used over most things. The Colossus, I think it's going to get targeted pretty quickly, and I think that they're going to end up buffing the main cannon a tiny bit. That's just my perspective. I'm not an armor player, so that's not it's not exactly an extremely well educated opinion. I just think that's what's going to happen.
No, you have some good insight, and that's the insight that we need from players that have a lot of experience, and that way they can have an opportunity to make those adjustments now before we basically have it live. And it's not live. It's going till June. We have an opportunity to do a interview with Raul to learn all about the things that we don't know about those updates. That's all those pictures here. Those are the questions we can talk about during the Raul interview and other things you guys are interested in. Thank you so much, Hu. And you want to basically tell me your overall experience of the dev stream? You want to tell me like a good rating so I can learn how to give them some feedback?
I think that the dev stream is decent. What I want to always see.
Tell me what you not like about it. I want to hear the juicy reasons. Did you not basically
it's
like
more about the plans for the future?
Raul's headband? Oh, go ahead.
It's more about the plans for the future of the game. I think these are very good things to add on to Planetside. But personally,
this is a mini update.
Yeah,
like a miniature.
And the things to come, it has me excited. It's definitely not something that could take away from Planetside, and that's the very positive thing that's happening to Planetside, and it's happened recently. And I'm not sure that they've been able to make this progress before. So I think it's really good what they're doing. I personally would love to see a new player experience be improved, as always. I mean, that's number one on everybody's list, I would hope. I think as a piloting outfit, we're kind of left out of the outfit wars system and the outfit resources, because capturing bases and gaining resources is kind of hard from the air.
Time just hit. You want to basically finalize the next couple seconds?
Yeah. So I don't know how they want to implement it, but I wish that there'd be different criteria for gaining outfit resources. And then just a shout out to the community events, and make sure to behave yourselves.
Thank you so much, Canadian Pride. I appreciate that. And ladies and gentlemen, that's Canadian Pride from Who, everyone. Who? Thank you. Let's go to Western Tactical. How you doing, buddy?
What's good, man?
Would you like to tell everybody how to say your name? I see it's 1 over, right?
It's been pronounced 1 over, lover, literally
I was
anything
going to say, I was about to
It's
say
got a
lover.
long
I was just
story
like,
to it.
ladies and
If
gentlemen.
anyone's interested, I'll explain later. But
No worries. So tell me about what's WTA C5 or Western Tactical and Friends, where you guys from, all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm one of the division leads from Western Tactical. We're a Connery NC outfit. We're one of the larger outfits around there, but we've just kind of been around. We're mostly an armor-based outfit, so we were seriously looking forward to the Colossus because, I mean, who doesn't like a bigger tank? So that's going to be interesting. Although I am kind of interested to see how the terrain is going to react to this, considering some of the roads are rather narrow, especially on places like the mountains around Indar and such. So that should be kind of interesting to see if you can actually fit two of these tanks side by side on a road. I think the Punisher will be interesting. Although I'm interested to see if the underbarrel grenade launcher with the repair grenades is going to replace the conventional rep grenades for engineer, because that'd be kind of an interesting change if that happens, since it would basically mean, because what I was seeing in the video, that it actually launches a little bit farther than the standard rep grenades do.
I'd like to see it stack. Then it means it would both be working.
That would be interesting, but I'm not sure how powered that would be. But yeah, being able to jump out of your tank and use your actual gun itself to punch a rep grenade at your burning buddy would be kind of an interesting concept.
Very sick. I think that would basically create the most legendary skill shot plays in the montages.
It would. That and the other grenades would probably do some other interesting things. But
Stick
I'm
your
also
friend
actually
as he
really
tries to go and repair his vehicle, and he blows up in the vehicle, blows up his tank. I'm just kidding. Continue.
Yeah, but I'm actually also interested to see if they add/fix that. We've noticed a problem with the outfit promotion system for ranks, where if you scroll while setting ranks, it'll actually rank up a different person, the person you selected. So it's nice that we can at least have some sort of band-aid for that with the outfit logs. So you make sure we actually put the right person. So that's good. But that'd be kind of interesting if they could take a look at that.
Awesome.
But of course, I mirror most of the people's views regarding
Not at all.
qualifying changes.
I'd love to hear your opinions, because that means more people have the same opinion. That means it was a good thing or a bad thing. Continue.
I forgot what you said.
So sorry. I'd like to hear
You're
basically
fine,
your
don't worry.
exact opinion, because if everybody has the same thoughts, then that means there's actually a consensus and we have good data. And that's my mindset. I'm saving all of your information every single time.
Yeah, man. The other big thing we kind of appreciate is the qualifying changes, since the whole 2 week thing was a massive slugfest. Although I do kind of feel for the smaller outfits, because they didn't have the people they could field through that entire time. We did, because we run in almost 1,900 people now, so we can actually run people 24/7. Although we didn't like it. So that should make it a lot more even for the rest of the outfits that don't quite have our numbers to get a good competitive streak in there to get the outfit wars. So we're really happy to see that changing.
Well said. I appreciate it. You basically have about 10 seconds. You want to basically say like your overall experience of the dev stream?
It looks interesting. I'm not going to say too much regarding balancing or what's going to be overpowered and what's not, because I haven't hit the game yet. But yeah, it looks. I'm probably kind of impressed. So.
Very cool. Thank you so much for your feedback, everybody. That was from Western Tactical. Went over. We're going to get a chance to hear all their opinions in a second. We're going to go through a speed round and have them basically compliment or downplay anybody's comments that they said earlier. And so let's go over to Matong from YLBT, one of the winners. I did not get a chance to tell everybody above your winners, but Soltech server winners, gold rank. Good job. Congratulations to you guys.
Yeah, thank you, Archie. So this is Moton from YRBT from Sudek. So I'm kind of surprised this is just a mini update, because it's really a lot of things we need to know and learn about it. Actually, if you take a look on the past, we are actually get more things than we are getting things this couple months. It's like more than the things we get to
in the last like
2
5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And about the new thing, the model assets, it will be definitely a thing I need to do some research, because I actually take a screenshot during the dev stream, and I see there is a thing called generator defense. It requires 12 enemies needed to contest capture points, and turrets of uncontested and uncapturable facilities cannot be hacked. That's really powerful. Also, the AUVs that are something easy to fly aircraft design for support roles. That was some really tactical things. Yeah, and about the Punisher, I have to say I can't wait to see it to be pushed down live, because if you're a guy who, like me, play Planetside Arena for like 200 hours, I miss the Impulse Nade. And if it is still powerful as it used to be in the arena, that you can use it to turn
God.
over a
Dog,
vehicle.
we did 2 freaking impulse grenades to flip a Vanguard, and it was GG. It was the coolest thing on the planet.
Yeah. And Lord Commissioner, Drac, if you're still there, I want to see it in your next episode or in one of the episodes of your Idiot Chronic
Oh,
series.
that's a huge call out,
Sorry,
man.
what did you want to have seen?
Use impulse grenade to turn over a vehicle.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a bunch of science.
I'm a big fan of your series.
In fact, I'm glad to hear that.
That is awesome. By the way, if you guys don't know, 95th Square Squadron Lord Commissar Drac is a YouTuber who does a lot of funny censored chronicles and other chronicles he does as well. I look forward to basically hopefully showing you a video. Send me a video, by the way. At the very end, I want to watch one of your videos I want to share with everyone. Thank you for that call.
Another one of mine.
Yep, one of yours. Name me one of yours.
Yeah. And if you guys want to see something in the future, actually, as the Sharapod, sorry, how to say your name? The Charaplet, yeah. I do some Chinese localization. We actually got a group to help the whole Chinese community to play the game. We actually make a software that can let the Chinese players play the game in make the UI in Chinese, and it actually helped us do some data mining. And I know there is something to make the Planetside 2 more MMO game. You will
Very
be
cool.
like it.
Very
I think I'm not allowed to share it, but
yeah, thank you so much for that share, man. I appreciate it. Look for make sure you guys basically click on each other's names and friend each other and learn more about that.
Yeah, we have the same stuff as well in Russia.
Very cool, man. I want the two of you guys to get together. Make sure you guys send a friend invite to me as well. I want to talk to you guys personally if you don't mind afterwards. Matong, you got basically a little bit left. You want to tell me about the overall experience of this dev stream?
yeah, I like it so much. And yeah, but as Triple S already left, but as he said, the construction player may need some more love because the construction system is in a weird environment now, and I actually have no idea how devs can change it.
Yeah, it's having basically more nerfs coming towards the ways, but I think
yeah,
they'll basically
also-
buff it soon. Don't worry. On that
yeah,
note,
also for the localization part, because we see there is a Chinese version for Planetside Arena, and we know that the Rogue Planet or Daybreak Gaming have like cooperation with some translation company. But I'm still happy to help if they would want, because we have done these things for more than 3 or 4 years, I think.
oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were already connected to the developers. Okay, so guys, Maton's also the Chinese translator for Soltech. He helped really hardcore. Can I get Charlotte and Maton? Make sure you guys are on Twitter. Add me as a friend. Follow me, and then I'll basically send me a DM. I'll get you in contact.
Yeah, I
with the
do.
developers.
I do discuss.
Sure.
I do discuss this thing with him, and yeah, we got a result that they're actually cooperate with some specific company. So yeah.
Very cool. Thank you so much, Maton. I appreciate it. Charlotte, you guys are awesome. Honestly, you guys are going to give us an opportunity to see a real Planetside 3 franchise because of the numbers of people and the communities that are going to be increasing like crazy when we get the Russian and Chinese translations out. It's going to be unbelievable amount of support towards Planetside. Thank you guys. You guys are freaking epic. That was Matong from YLBT, everyone. And congratulations to you. Let's go over to Alpha. Alpha, how you doing, buddy?
Hello.
Ladies and sorry. Alpha just did the Bastion Smash, and that was freaking epic, man. And if you guys were not a part of it, it's on Poonanner's Twitch channel. Check it out. It's in his video tab. Somebody, hope to God, gets a chance to make it into a really cool YouTube video. Alpha, tell me about it, man. How was your experience running Bastion Smash? I heard that you're not going to try to do another one anytime soon.
Well, in terms of the last part of not making one soon, it's more of a schedule thing rather than anything. Running it, yeah, well, it was a lot. It was quite a lot.
What do you need? What do you need from everyone next time to make it easier for you? Like, if you can just tell us as a one-time organizer for Bastion Smash, that was the first time ever. What have you learned? What can we do to basically improve it? And how can you get other people excited to run their own community event at your caliber?
I'm gonna go with Corrales' response because him and I are very similar in regards to running things ourselves. Because at the end of the day, I know what I can do. I've seen a lot of
Do
things
you want
that
to tell
are.
everybody who Corrales is? I know he was here earlier.
Yeah, Corrales is the guy who's running Community Smash, and he helped us out as well. He was one of the staff people. He helped with giving out the accounts. All of us are working with each other consistently. That's a nice part of being in a community for such a long time. But in general, I've seen a lot of things that should have been better, and I should have just given more instructions to the team, technically speaking. But well, the one thing I can say that I would like to request is outfits figuring out their numbers properly prior to the event and not throwing a number at us that all of us know is not feasible whatsoever.
Got it. And so, what do you think we can do since you learned the fact that they made it very difficult for you to organize the event? What can you do to those outfits that basically do not conduct themselves properly? Do we just not accept
Well,
them? Is there ways to basically? Did you have to think of new plans for that? Because that's not fair to you.
We were lucky that when that happened, the outfits basically pulled out themselves. There's not going to be any name throwing in that regard, but
Thank you. You're awesome.
it just
Continue.
makes it more difficult. You yourself are making yourself seem a little bit unreliable. We did throw around the let's call it a threat of banning people from the next event, but just be reliable. Take the event, and that goes not just for Bastion Smash, but for every Smash. There's people like Corrales, like myself, Snipsel, all the people who are running the events. They're putting hundreds of hours into this. At the end of the day, I understand because I've been in the same spot. For you, it's just you sign up, you potentially read a few documents, and then you show up for 1 to 2 hours worth of action. That's it. That's not how it looks on the back end. On the back end, it's meeting after meeting after meeting, sitting there for hours and then figuring out how to do things, getting out the accounts, dealing with like dozens of problems, like some people trying to sabotage, some accounts not working. It's a lot of effort. So keep that in mind. Be nice to the event organizers, specifically like Community Smash, Lane Smash now coming up. I mean, I don't want to say outright there's not going to be a new Bastion Smash. It's just going to be out in a couple of months at the very minimum, simply because there's no time. We have so many other events right now, we can't fit it anywhere.
Thank you so much, by the way, for that. I just had an opportunity to basically start typing to some people because they're asking about drafting winners. So Alpha, thanks for sharing that. So that way people know how to basically support you for the next community event. That's some really good feedback, to be honest, because that's basically something that we truly need to start understanding as outfit leaders, as squad leaders, as players that want to be a part of this stuff. If you RSVP to something like that is quote-unquote free and you just back out, there's really no repercussions. That's not what we're looking for. We're not trying to create repercussions. We're trying to create it easier so that way these guys would do free community events for all of us to not have a headache. But I know that you want to sign up and then you'd pull out. Most likely, I wouldn't want you to basically show up to my future events because it would basically cause me a huge nightmare to figure out how to make it balanced after you guys pull out. And so thank you guys ahead of time for doing your due diligence to work really hard to get your players agreeing to showing up to something that is a free event for all of us. And Alpha, you did fantastic, and I'm looking forward to Corrales'. I'm looking forward to PSP battles from Eltor and Snipsels from PIL. And if there's other community events and I did not announce, and I'm sorry if I forgot. And there's just so much out there. Alpha, tell me about the event. Now you have 3 minutes. Thank you so much for a freaking epic Bastion Smash, and that's why I want to give you that time. Let's talk about the 3 minutes now. Go.
Right. A lot of people already talked about the actual like in-game stuff. I want to touch on the creator side. I am very pleased and honestly hyped for the contest that they're going to do. Think it's kind of obvious. I will probably throw my hat into the ring as well. I'm looking forward to seeing all the cool stuff that's coming out of it. Like, that's one of the things I'm very much looking forward to. Like the amount of people who are going to hopefully make some new stuff over the next month, or people just throwing out their videos that they've made before. What was it, February? Because I didn't see like 60% of the videos that were in there, and it baffles me how that just went past me. But then again, I do realize that, for example, we all have had our Reddit posts where we put our videos out and it just goes completely under, and finding them is quite difficult. So I'm more than happy to see them actually picking that up and putting content from people out there. Like, that's probably one of the things that really warms my heart, because that's what we've been lacking the past few years. And it pains me to see that we've lost a few people who should have gotten that attention very much. In terms of the update itself, looking forward to the Colossus, because I have some ideas with that, including potentially an event. I know someone prior to me has talked about that. Yeah, that's it. Looking forward to it. If I have one criticism, it's the Punisher. Not sure if they finished it in terms of balancing it, but right now it reminds me very much of the Canis, and I'm not sure. I'm looking forward to a Canis 2.0 for 5 days.
Oh, the Canis, yeah, that's not good. I'm talking about the idea of the Punisher. Please make sure that the bouncing ability, make sure you send Sunders back to the warp gate from the center of the base. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. If that happens, I'm probably get blamed for that. But that'd be hilarious if it does exist for just one day. Oh no! I just pictured in my head all the crazy things that can happen. I could just see Phil like. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, Alpha. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having
did you want to basically add anything else? Basically, the next 30 seconds about, was that 100% great basically update overall, or would you basically add anything else?
I would have liked to see more about, new player experience, but I feel like we're going to see about that in the bigger update. You said that yourself, that this was a smaller one, which honestly, I got to admit, I didn't put too much effort into looking into it. For a small one, this is still pretty huge.
Yeah. I'm even blown away. Well done, guys. Well done, Rogue Planet. Thank you so much, Alpha, everyone. And we're going to go back down to Farah, then Nikon, and then we're going to go from Nikon all the way up, and we're going to do a 1-minute quick spree of anything you guys want to talk about the rest of the guys here, and then I'm going to give you guys a chance to state your piece about what you want from Planetside 2, what you want from the community. But as soon as night comes over, we're going to go to chat, get a chance to hear what chat's opinions are. I'm going to read your messages as long as it's family friendly, and you guys don't make me read things that I read in a way where it makes me look like a troll or get trolled. Let's go over to Farah. Farah, how you doing, buddy?
Hooray! It's my turn.
I know. I'm so sorry.
It's yeah.
Tell me about this. Tell me about the upcoming events that you're a part of. I'm not going to start the timer yet because you deserve that. You put a lot of time into this.
And the events.
Who are you to the community? Let us all know. I mean, I can tell you. I can say all day who you are. I want to know who you are to everyone else.
Well, I'm the outfit leader of Any Elite on Miller. TR. So I guess that's one thing. Was one of your founding members of Planetside Battles. Did a lot of the server smash stuff. Organized, run event from days gone by. Worked together with a lot of people. Yeah. Worked with Mail and a whole bunch of other people. And it was fun. If you haven't seen Server Smash, there's a lot to watch on YouTube, so go have a fun time. And every once in a while, people say, "Hey, Farah, can you come cast this?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, okay, let's do it." Of which Community Smash is coming up in June, so it's going to be fun.
I'll be also there with Wesley Farah, and we haven't confirmed the Poonanners yet. We're looking forward to seeing if we can get him involved as well. And the three of us will try to have webcams together, and we're just going to be miniature figures right next to Poonanners.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll talk about how it gets set up. Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Okay.
And Farah, this update, did you get a chance to watch it?
So,
tell me, 3 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah. So the Punisher, I don't know if you guys played Planetside 1. Punisher was like a multi-purpose weapon, but it was subpar by about 80% effective compared to main guns. And as long as Rel, he's not an idiot, he'll know about that. So the gun's actual combat effectiveness will be probably slightly less of other ones because of its hybrid tax, of its extra features, which is okay. The thing that made the Punisher good in PS1 was the fact that it's one of the few guns that had alternating ammo fire, so you could fire standard and armor-piercing rounds. And then when it came to the barrel, you could do rocket, explosive, grenade, like a thumper, and all those type of stuff. Now, I know they're limiting it to class, so it's not really the Punisher from Planetside 1, even though it's supposed to be the montage Planetside 1 gun. But it's to be seen how they balance it out. This whole notion of, hey, I'm going to flip a tank over, never going to happen.
What?
I mean, if they do that, it's going to be ridiculous. Because the point is, it's a small-scale grenade. You might knock over a flash, but if you fire 100 of them, no, it's just not going to happen. And it's just farcical to talk about that.
You little... Just kidding. Continue.
Yes. Anyway, so there's a few other things. The super heavy tank is interesting to me because it's a super heavy tank. So essentially, it's a BFR, which is a spooky word to say if you know Planetside One.
Oh,
It's
no.
a battle frame robotic. Now the point is that I'm interested in the main heavy weapon there, but I'm also interested in the variants. Is the main turret going to be replaceable? Can it do other type of roles? Because one of the problems that Planetside has is the land-air balance. I mean, I don't care what you're doing. The fact is, the only dedicated anti-air ground vehicle is a pathetic little Skyguard. So my point being is, where's the heavy anti-air? Where's the movable bubble shield or something that's the equivalent of the Liberator on the ground in terms of air denial? Because if you don't have that, it's always going to be air. It's always going to be air oppression from the skies, especially when you do kind of lane smash or server smash, community smash style events. I like that the devs are doing more material and adding more things, but let's be really, really brutally clear here. Love the material, love the patches, but Planetside 2 is a shell of what Planetside 1 is in terms of functionality and extra capability and extra gameplay. And when you say, well, hang on a minute, it's been out for 8 years, what the hell are you talking about? I'll just list off a couple of things here. We still do not have warp gate vehicles where I can take a vehicle, go through a warp gate, and take it to a different continent if I wanted to. You know what? Is that going to make a big difference in the gameplay? No, because it's cheap. You just pull a different vehicle. But we still don't have it, so why on earth do we have a warp gate? We still don't have vehicle transportation of another vehicle. The original Galaxy could actually transport medium to small size vehicles. So you would take small buggies with you and other functionalities. Rel himself made a joke about the Lodestar. The Lodestar was a heavy freight vehicle that could carry large vehicles, such as the tank, the things, you can bring it with you. There's also the proxy rep option. Don't have a vehicle like that. We don't have multiple base capture maneuvers, so we don't have the LOU, which was essentially a capture the flag game mechanic from one base to another. That would be amazing. We don't have continent capitals with sub bases and breaking in a sort of siege system, which was really good in Planetside 1. We don't have an enhanced voice macro system, something that I grilled Higby on. He says, no, I'm going to use voice chat. But sure, you use, hey, I need a ride, hey, I need something. But did you know that Planetside 1 actually had 50 of them, and it was really, really simple. It was 3-letter commands, and you could literally say anything you could possibly want. Don't have that. Now I understand why they wouldn't do that now, because you have to get voice actors coming in and doing it.
Time just hit, but we're gonna give it right. I'm gonna go right back to you in just a minute.
No,
Remember,
no,
I go to
bear
Nikon.
with me. I've got 2 items, and that's it.
No, I'm saying I will go basically right back to you. Go ahead, continue. Those are 2 other items.
Spawn binding. You know how people complain about the fact, hey, I've pulled this or I've done that, and I can't spawn in my own vehicle or my own base. In Planetside 1, you could spawn bind to a base, a Sundra, something like that, and that was yours. So you could go anywhere in the map, but you could still come back to your original point of origin. That is quite powerful too. So, I mean, I'm harking on about Planetside 1 features, so I'm sure Rel's all about it, and he can go and do these things. I love the features. I love what they're doing. All game to them. It's fantastic. I look forward to integrating the new content into new community events, but there's so much more that they can be doing and adding, time permitting, with resources. Anyway, that's my time. Thanks for listening.
Well, hold on. I'm going to come back to you because everybody's going to have a chance to basically comment on your speech in just a minute. We're going to go to Ninecom. Ninecom's going to basically say a speech. We'll go right back to Ninecom, then Farah again. And then I'd like everybody to have a chance to comment. Farah is a great start at the bottom because you guys are going to hear it, what you guys want to counter him with. Do you guys want to see Planetside 1? All those things he just brought up is exceptional for the debate that I want you guys to have. You all get 1 minute really quick. Talk about everybody's information. If you did not save your data, you're screwed. But anyways, Nikon, how you doing, buddy?
Hello, first and foremost, and I'm doing very good.
Thanks for stopping by. Nikon is one of my moderators. He does a ton of work for me. It helps me basically moderate the Discord and also Twitch. Without my moderators, I swear to you all, I would have committed suicide. Wait, I should have said the button. I missed the button. I would have basically been crying in the corner a lot because I cannot do all this work. Thank you so much, Nikon, I say. Thank you. Nikon, please tell me where you're from. What do you want to say? 3 minutes goes to you. Go ahead.
So I am from FIFA, the Ironforged Alliance. I'm an officer, and I will be representing them today. Really wanted to talk about the new heavy battle tank, mostly because it affects one of my outfit members who is very, very passionate about it and was talking in our Discord. His main concern was mostly the Liberator anti-air just shelling the Colossus tank without it being able to do anything. And I get that he wants more anti-air capabilities, but you also have to consider, if you add more anti-air, ESFs are already paper thin and they kind of get demolished by everything. So it's a give and take with regards to that whole thing. Like the Red Knight, I woke up 40 minutes into the stream, hopped on,
You little.
and
I'm just kidding. Continue.
went through it. So great minds think alike, Red Knight, and I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Don't bring me into this. People forgot about me. People forgot about me like half an hour ago, man.
This is awesome.
Not anymore.
No, they don't.
Yeah, the new weapons look cool. I am scared that they are going to be really strong. I don't think that devs will consider ammo packs as being a source for the grenades, but I think it's gonna be a bug in the very beginning because it naturally will resupply like it does to other underbarrel grenade launchers. So that'll be the first thing that gets abused, probably, in my opinion. And that is all I really wanted to say, other than I think FIFA has decided with the changes that they will participate in the outfit.
Very cool, man. Thanks for basically telling me all about that. Is overall experience of this entire patch?
Little confused on the phrasing of the question.
Overall
but
explanation of what the developers just did, like their extreme, their mini update here. Are you excited about all of it, or is there stuff you're not excited about?
Optimistic concern.
What's your optimistic concerns? I'd love to hear that.
More when things get released, especially the Punisher with the underbarrel, that it is abused very hard, and I 100% think, as I said a moment ago, that ammo packs are going to be able to
I know it's going to be
give
abused
more
and,
ammo to it, and it's going to be really, really bad.
Yeah, I agree. I just enjoy the fact that everyone's going to fly around. It's great content for me, but not good for you guys. But yeah, thank you so much, Nikon. The time's up. We're going to go over to Nikon again. And the way this works is we're going to give a chance to talk to chat for just a minute. We're going to give chat 3 minutes to go ahead, and after I push the equal sign, I'm going to get a chance to hear what you guys have to say. Chat, feel free to do it at ArsheeTV symbol right now. Tell me your opinions, guys, in the next 3 minutes. We're going to go ahead and if you guys type up whatever you guys want, type across the board. Let the basically chat be known up here. What you guys want from this patch. Are you excited about what you saw? What is your basically most epic thing that basically was produced here? Give me a chance to hear your opinions right now in chat, and I'll give you guys about 3 minutes to figure that out. All of you guys in voice chat, you guys, all of you basically in chat, please look at these guys' names. Do an @ towards their name. If you do an @ towards your name, those players should remember your question. When it goes to their turn, they should be able to address to you as well. So make sure you do an @ these guys' names as well. That means Wilhelm Caster, Dark Nebbles, Lord Commissar Drake, Catfish, Lobby, Daywalker, Dr. Quack, Zinc, The Red Knight, Maelstrom, Sekibetsu, Odeon, Warbird, Chaparrolette, Ducky, Thel, Trulis. I'm probably ruining names right now. One Over, Alpha, Farah, and Nikon. You guys have questions for them? Please do an @ at their name. And if you guys are in the voice chat, please type in chat so you can show your Twitch name in case it's not the same. And make sure you specify your names. Guys, the questions are now being actually sent across the board to give you a chance to be said right now in chat. You don't have to have a voice. I'm going to look at chat. 3 minutes are still going. And let's get a chance to see what Dingbata said. You should the Colossus be called the Mega Flash? From Dingbata. We got Tech Terror 12. Dude, I just want more vehicles. Very cool. We got Afro TLT. Should the Colossus be called the Mega Flash? Repeat. It looks like repeats happening across the board from Blah 231. We got Billy Cute. Really disappointed that there is no talk on performance. Performance was a great last summer and now almost as bad as it was before DirectX 11. Thank you so much for that, Billy Cute. Next one from me. Pedal says, should the Colossus be... I swear to... I'm sorry. If I read that one more time. Thoughts on Planetside 4? Good question, Scottish. I don't have really many thoughts because they said that's in talks. We're looking forward to seeing them actually bring the right developers in. We're looking forward to seeing having more and more staff show up so we can actually have opportunity to showcase Planetside 4 in the best light. I know that is a hardware issue. Planetside 4 is going to be very difficult to have updates because the hardware of Planetside 4 is preventing game updates. So that's the one factor I know, and the other factor is, of course, not enough staff. And so the first factor needs to be fixed. So if Planetside 5, if PlayStation 5 shows up, I think they would be willing to basically bump out all of the updates, so that way you just need to upgrade to a PlayStation 5 if you really want to play Planetside 2, which could be a very bad idea. I don't know, but that's my opinion. Let's go to the next individual, spending exactly the 3 minutes now to talk to chat. You guys had 3 minutes to type. And now all of you guys, if you want to say at Farah, which she has some amazing points, at Alpha, all these individuals, please make sure Nikon start adding their names. Let the guys in chat know that you have a question directed to them, so that way they can read your chat when it's their turn to talk, and I'll give them 1 minute sprees to talk. I want to give more time to Farah. Farah was on a freaking epic ranting spree about so much data. That's why he's analysis. He's a great shoutcaster. He knows the game, loving game. And yeah, he's fantastic. Thank you so much, Farah.
You only gave me 3 minutes, so I tried to squeeze as much.
You did fantastic. You're going to get more time in just a minute. I just want to make sure I give everybody a chance. We're going to go across the board now. We're going to go upwards now. And we're doing another 3. And giving you as much time to talk about other players, giving from the bottom up. Let's read the rest of the messages. I almost read that again. Can we get Dingbata banned from Phoenix Kid? Can we give him timeout from Ewag? Timeout Dingbata for being a... I'm just kidding. Double Bastions win from Job. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, that's me.
I couldn't actually say your name. How do you say your name?
Job Scholten.
Job Slolton. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Let's go to worst case scenario. Overall, disappointing dev stream. No player studio for the Alpha decal still. Colossus used his Prowler abilities, further watering down the TR faction's flavor. New SMG, not solved, stalemate, door, camp, meta. Thank you so much, worst case scenario, for the updates. I needed to hear more negative responses, and I finally got a objective response from somebody. Awesome. Thank you for the feedback, worst case, and looking forward to hearing more information on what you just basically paid attention to. You guys overall love it. I think it's a great thing to love it, but you also want to think about what you don't like. But if you all love it, then you better not come to me and say, you Arshee, this wasn't the best thing of all time. Colossus is now called a... My God! You guys found a way to change it up. I'm going to read it first. Is it better to die to TLFT or to die to TLFT? From Petals. Okay, it looks like chat's about to end in 50 seconds. If you don't do an at Arshee, or I'm going to stop my time, you guys better start adding their name when they start talking. So the next person's Nikon, at his name, he's going to read chat. He's going to get involved with chat for basically 2 minutes. He's going to talk about anything he wants. / timeout Arshee. What? It's my friend.
Get him out of
okay.
here.
All right, guys. I'm done talking. That was my 3 minutes talking to chat. Now let's get Nikon. Everybody, Nikon's got 1 minute to talk about everybody above. Do a Nikon symbol. Let Nikon basically read your chat. Are you an epic gamer? No, dude, I suck. These guys basically, like, clap me all day. Vote kick Arshee. I love you, Arshee. No, stop doing Arshee. Do Nikon. Nikon, go ahead. You got 1 minute, basically. Oh, no, 3 minutes. If you want to basically skip, you're more than welcome to. I'll go to Farah. You have a chance to talk about everyone's comments above. I know that basically it's a lot of information to remember. You had to write it down. Or say anything specific about the game. Anything you want to basically add. This is your time to shine. Go.
Okay, well, Hubbletown just added me. How do you feel about your Galaxy getting shot by a big turbo tank? I don't, because I don't fly low to the ground.
That's a lie, and you know it.
Ah!
How many war crimes do you do daily? More than I would like in recent times, but not as many anymore.
Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. All right. Anything else you want to basically talk about? Oh, go ahead.
What is your ideal outfit member count? What would be ideal for you to work with? I think as far as outfit member count, we currently are just shy of 400 active members in FIFA. And I think that is a good number to work with, especially considering we get about 50 people per ops. And sometimes we have more, and we go into
What is that?
platoons.
I think that's the FBI.
I'll be right back. And
No problem. Thank you so much, Nikon. We're going to go to Farah now. Farah, everybody listen up. Farah's going to go ahead and add the rest of his comments. Farah, you got 3 minutes, and then I want you to look at chat. Chat, I'm going to go ahead and put a line across.
No, I had only a minor few things. One, we didn't mention intercontinental lats. That was a big deal in PS1. I know that Nikon was talking about air balance. We don't want things necessarily shooting back up that kill ESFs. That wasn't my intent. I was thinking more along the lines of how hard is it to really put like an air screen, like a bubble, a mobile kind of shield that blocks only up, not on the side, so you can still attack it from the land. Maybe you can balance it so that small arms and small ESF fire goes through, but heavy arms are blocked. Something to just kind of mitigate that I was after. And then the last thing I want to talk about is the the Bastions, which are essentially 1942 Battlefield Titans. When I saw them first in the game, I flew there in a Galaxy and I landed on an NC1 to check it out as running on foot. And I was bitterly disappointed that the game mechanics had me slide off. There wasn't a mechanic where, as I'm standing on the Bastion, I was moving with it, that kind of parent-child association in the game client, and it just slid off. And I was like, oh, that sucks. You know, they could have done that so much better. And then there's no internals to the Bastion, so I can't fight my way into it and take out critical systems on the inside or have like a mini fight on the Bastion / Titan. So those are things I really, really want to see. Anyway,
well said.
Anyone got questions for me? It doesn't need it's not Planetside 1, it doesn't need all the systems. You're right, but a lot of the systems in Planetside 1 were baller. So I'm not saying everything, and I understand the game engine can't handle it. That's why you don't have vehicles in vehicles, but some stuff would be nice. A bug they have to fix is that NSO players can win every alert because, that's a fourth faction thing. Whatever. What's your stance on using Bastions to deploy Colossuses? Well, if the Colossus is supposed to be the anti-Bastion, not really, but I do like the idea of having land vehicles that you can put on the Bastion and then drop out or something, but it's whatever. Do you think it should make it so that once you kill all the hard points, the Bastion stops in place for interior fights? Well, yes and no. I mean, the Bastion could have, like Titans, external shielding so infantry can't in. So when it's sufficiently wounded or certain shield generators come down, you can still kill it the conventional way by blowing it up with guns. Or alternatively, you can do a strike team and you can go inside and kill it. But you still have to fly up or get in there somehow. But it would have been interesting. In fact, I'd like there to be internals in the system so the squad can actually move around inside your own vehicle, but that's never going to happen because the vehicle moves and they can't fix the system about your character clipping and moving in a vehicle. It's just never going to happen. PS3 with better mechanics and overall game looks. Hey, if they want to hire me, I'll go over there and fix the game for them. Done. Do you hope the Bastion would like your WoW's carrier on a scale of... I don't know, dots. We'll come back to that another time. Anyway, I'm done, so that's me.
Thank you so much, Farah. I just want everybody to have a chance to hear you guys, because you guys basically took a lot of the time on the field. Yeah, everybody had an opportunity to basically speak, and I wanted the chat to have a chance to direct their messages to you. Thanks, guys, for giving Farah basically speak. Farah, you are freaking on point with a lot of stuff, man. Unbelievable. And that's why everybody loves you as a shoutcaster, because you know the game very well. And you're awesome, man. And guys, everybody in this entire channel, you're more than welcome to go call out a player to speak, to learn more about him. And then I'll give 1 minute to that player to have a counter debate. So that means if right now we'll go to Alpha. Alpha wants to ask a question to Farah. Farah, you have 1 minute to speak on Alpha's part. And then we'll keep doing this all the way until we get to the very top. Alpha, everybody, we're going to put the equal sign. Make sure you guys do at Alpha signs. You want Alpha basically read your message. This is our chance to meet and greet one of our epic players all the way across the board. All the Alpha members, representatives, ask them personal questions about what they are, who they are, and what they want to basically ask questions about. Thank you guys for basically being respectful and positive and not going to be making him read things that can basically screw over my channel. Still trying to maintain family friendly. Alpha, you want to basically talk about
Few some actually asked the question like before this whole thing even started. How should I get my friends enthusiastic for playing? Tell them about like what the game is about. It's all massive scale. That's literally it. Massive fights. You can't really get that in any other game. That's how I would give it. But at the same time, understand that that might not be every person's cup of tea.